Oh, because it was on mute. Silly me. 1 second here. Okay, so welcome in everybody. And everybody, let me get this back to normal here. 1 second. Look down and it didn't show mute, so I don't know what's going on with that. 1 second, y'all. All right, can you hear me now? Check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. So welcome in everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. And let's take a look again. As I was saying, there's South Carolina Gamecocks 17-3, 5-2 in the conference against the Tennessee Volunteers, uh, 15-4, 5-1 in the conference. So that is that History King. Awesome. Good to see. Thank you, man. Thank you, Alex, as well. So let's take a look at some of their top scores and season leaders for South Carolina, and then we'll look at Tennessee. So Michi Johnson is the guard for South Carolina, 15.7 points per game, 49% from the field, and 82% from the free throw. BJ Mack is the forward. He's got 5.4 rebounds per game, and he's got an assist. Talon Cooper, for South Carolina, 4.3 assists per game. So let's take a look at Tennessee as well here. Tennessee, 19.5 points per game for Dalton Connect, another 30-point game against Vanderbilt. 49% from the field, averaging an 80% free throw. A dude with the 7.5 rebounds per game. And then Ziegler with the most assists, 5.1 assists per game. So there's your leaders. Difference here, South Carolina's last five, they beat Missouri, they beat Kentucky, which is going to be a matchup this Saturday against us in Rupp Arena, so that should be interesting. Let's see, they beat Arkansas at home. They lost to Georgia though at home, and that's kind of weird because we beat Georgia, Missouri, and they beat Missouri in overtime. Tennessee's last five: at Vanderbilt, Alabama, at Florida, at Georgia, and then we lost to Mississippi State. So there it is that. So we will be bringing you the live audio here in just a second as about 4 more minutes. So let me see who you got predicting tonight on the channel. Who you got winning this game. Let me see on the channel who you have picking to win. And I'm going to go with the under. Actually, I'm going to go with the over 136. Over unders 136 and a half. Tennessee's got the line of 13 and a half. I'm going to go with the over, and I'm going to go with the under on the line. So I think it's going to be a little closer than 13 and a half. But make sure you guys are hitting that like button for us, trying to get to 10 likes, and we'll see if we can get some more folks in here today. We got the bots out there, so make sure you're reporting the bots for us, and we'll bring in the live audio here in just a second. So appreciate everybody being here today. All right, so let's see here. Let me do that. And like I said, we'll bring you live audio. I know it's a little old. Tennessee's going to win it, Alex says. So I'm predicting the Tennessee to win too, but both teams got a pretty good record. So anything could happen. And like I was saying last game, if Tennessee does not get their other two men going, Josiah Jordan James and also Vescovy. Vescovy got going a little bit last time. So let's take it. History says if they can get the ball to connect, Vescovy and Ziegler, Gainey and Freshmans, they might have a 98% chance of winning. And Gainey has been on his point the last two games, so that is a good thing for him. So let's see what happens here. We'll bring in the audio here for just a second. As soon as it's ready, 2 more minutes, and we'll have it for you. So hope everybody's had a good day, and appreciate everybody hanging out on the channel. Thank you so much, guys. And it's weird that YouTube doesn't have us in the little thing here. Normally they do, which I don't know what's going on with that. Usually we're in the search column, at least. But I don't see it happening tonight. So I'm just waiting on it to come in. You're ready to put this game on your TV? All right, awesome. So make sure you hit that like button for us as we're going to get it going. We're also on Twitch. We're also on Facebook. We're also on YouTube as our main platform, and Twitch and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. So there's our 4 platforms that we are broadcasting. What's going on, Daniel Berry? How you doing? Appreciate you being here as well. But thank you guys for coming in here tonight as we're going to get it. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button as well as we're trying to get to 8290. One more subscribe to 8290, which is awesome as well. So almost to that 83 mark, 300 mark. It's been a little bit to get there, but we thank you guys for tuning in. SEC Network is going to be the audio. We'll be reading the live coverage of that as it starts. And I'm ready. See if Dalton Connect can get another 30-point game. Let me see if it starts now. I always miss the tip off because ESPN is always slow. Bless you, bless you. Game time. That's right. We're gonna be getting in here in just a second, guys. Never can hit the tip off on this ESPN Plus. It's always slow. Live now. Let's see, Kentucky. Usually about 3 minutes over the post time of it starting is always when it comes in. So one moment, guys, as it's getting close. Yeah, we're not even in it anymore. Come on. Paying customer, it should be able to plop it on. Interesting. All right, here we go, guys. Coming on right now. And the tip off.
Up to watch. South Carolina under head coach Lamont Paris uses Lamont Cooper, B.J. Johnson in the backcourt. B.J. Mack is really the key to their attack. He's a wide-body 5 who can shoot the 3.
South Carolina going right to left with the ball.
Here's Mack trying to work on A-Dude.
Mack shooting against A-Dude.
Didn't get the whistle.
Rebound, South Carolina.
Zachary Davis keeping it alive.
Mack again.
Right back to Mack.
Up against A-Dude all over the place.
Against A-Dude in the air. That's a matchup Lamont Paris was looking for today.
He was, and I'm a little surprised, and maybe it's because of transition with A-Dude on Mack. I think they want Josiah Jordan-James on him and put A-Dude on Murray Boyles, but they get the matchup nevertheless, and really twice that time did Mack do a good job of getting in to A-Dude on that possession. That time got rewarded with the foul.
So Mack, after battling A-Dude, gets the first one.
On
1-0
against Missouri, hit a couple threes in that game. He's got 4 20-point games in the season. Transfer from Wofford. Started his college career in South Florida.
So knocks down both. All right, here comes Ziegler.
Look at the starters for
Vols
Tennessee.
all in
This
white.
is a well-rounded
Orange
five.
stripe.
Finally has that scoring punch.
Going left to right on your radio
Number
dial.
3, the transfer from Northern Colorado.
Ziegler back to Vescovy, looking
Santiago
for it.
Vescovy coming off of a 12-point game. Here's Connect trying to get downhill. They switch
Connect.
Richie Johnson on.
With the ball.
6'2" defender trying to stay in front. Great defense by
Shoots in and out. Brick.
That's the shot he can
Rebound,
make, but
South
that's
Carolina.
the shot the Gamecocks want him to take and rely on in this game. Nothing easy.
We'll
get that here in just a second.
6'2". Rick Barnes got teed up on Saturday. Thought that was a walk. Here's Mack for 3, and he splashed home. Vescovy took a shot to the face. And they got to look at this.
Vescovy's down on the
Yeah,
court.
Santiago Vescovy.
As it's up 5-0 already.
There was not a call made on the court, so at this time it can only be ruled as a flagrant. You can't just add a personal foul. I thought that was a basketball play there.
Murray Bowles caught him with the left hand, right under the chin.
May have to see if any elbows hit above the head and neck area, but it seemed like it was more of the hands on that first look.
Man, I don't know what's going on with ESPN. They're slow.
And play on. The Vescovy sure to go down hard.
5-0, 18:22 to go.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from the contact there, Tom, that's Mack with an open 3 again. I don't know that
There's your
Tennessee
freeze.
wants Adu chasing Mack around the perimeter. He is the three-point threat of the bigs.
All right, Tennessee ball
rather
here,
than Murray Boyles.
down 5-0 already. Connect with the ball. Jordan James looking for the ball. Connect. Hands off to
Gets cut
Vescovy.
off. Here's Vescovy, the lefty.
Vescovy looking tight defense for South Carolina. A-Dude versus Mack is going to be a matchup all night.
Misses on the jump hook.
And A-Dude misses, and here comes South Carolina.
65 points a game. Cooper
And
on
a
the
block
run,
by
that will count.
A-Dude.
And
Good
a
job, but
goaltending call
fouled.
against Tennessee. And Talon Cooper's got a bucket. It's
Sorry, y'all, the data is not
7-0.
available. Not
South
sure what's
Carolina
going on.
Start.
South
It'll pop
Carolina
in
wants
here
to
in a
do to
second.
Tennessee what Tennessee typically does to other opponents, and it leads to a transition bucket here. But that all begins with the physical play down low as Tennessee wanted to bury
Ziegler,
him
real
in the
quick to
paint. Now,
A-Dude,
that's
in and out.
really
That's
0
0 for 3 for
opportunities
A-Dude.
down low.
What's up, Kenneth
2
Clark?
bunnies for Adu off the mark.
Yes, we do. Still 7-0. South Carolina taking it to the Vols. South Carolina ball 3. Brick, rebound, Tennessee. Here comes Connect.
Tennessee to push with Connect to the open floor.
Here we go. Connect 3. In and out. And a rebound, South Carolina. What is up with these boys today?
By a touchdown 3 minutes in.
Here we go, South Carolina ball. Looking. All over. Tennessee strong defense. Connect.
Mack.
And gets it. Turnover. South Carolina. All right. Vescovy looking. Vescovy
with the
back
ball
out
fake and a
to
kick.
Jordan James.
Josiah
3.
Jordan James for
And he
3.
misses. And that point streak still continues over. As it's 7-0. 7-0 South Carolina. 16:29 to go.
H.E. Johnson
Here we
turns
go.
the corner. What a start for the
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina team.
Shoot
Mack
3.
for 3.
Mack with a strange 3-pot from him. Here comes Jordan James rebound to Vescovy to Ziegler brick.
They'll be opportunistic.
Man, oh man, we need to call a timeout.
Can't
Connects
stay
as
on
I
the
can
court
shoot
game.
it. Drains it. 3. 3 finally, 7-3.
South Carolina is just really
Connects
elite,
like, all right, let's
especially
get
in league
back to
play,
this here.
but
So
second chance
15:57 to go
can't
here.
happen for the Gamecocks.
South Carolina ball. Top of the point. Here we go. South Carolina back to Mac. Mac versus Adu, the matchup. Big boys against each other. Goes to the basket, spins, and a shot clock violation against the Gamecocks. Here comes the Vols. Ziegler looking back around to Vescovy. Vescovy now looking. Vescovy to Connect. Connect shoots, but the A-Dude drains it 7-5.
That's part of what makes A-Dude so problematic for defenses. His ability to hit that mid-range shot that can end him in short rolls, all types of usage for the big man.
Currently, nothing is available stats-wise. I'm not sure what's up. Thank you, ESPN. South Carolina, 7-5, 14:50 to go. Looking for that first timeout here pretty soon. Block shot. Tennessee finally playing some defense. Here comes Connect. And does he get fouled?
You're like we're a short track in Bristol right now. Rubbin's racing, and after South Carolina held a 7-0 advantage, Tennessee has fought its way back.
All right, first commercial break of the night. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. And and Amigos as well, so we'll just do that real quick. I don't know who did it, but here we go. There you go. But make sure you guys are reporting the bots out there. There's a little bit of them today. And thanks for that subscribe. We got 9 to go to 8,300. So thank you guys so much for all the love today on the Go at CeeLo. We'll be bringing you live audio of the game here, the rest of the game, and hopefully ESPN will provide us with some stats, because normally we have the stats of the teams and the turnovers and all that good stuff here for you. But yeah, there's a lot of them. Put them in jail. That's right. But make sure you're helping us out with that. Reporting them. But nice comeback. That's right, History King. So 7-3. It's actually 7-5. And there it is. 7-5 is the score. So cold beer. Get your cold beer. We're just waiting on it to come back here. We'll bring you the live audio of the game. But thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. As we cover the NCAA basketball Tennessee Volunteers here on this channel. Coming up Saturday, we'll be doing against the Kentucky Wildcats on Saturday. So make sure you're here for that as well. Should be a big game. About 7:15, I think we'll be live for that game. So, but the over-under is 135.5. I took the over, and the line is 13.5. I took the under on that. So we'll see what happens. Just waiting on the audio to come back, and maybe ESPN will help us with the stats.
Slow start for Tennessee out the gate, but it's now a 2-point game. From Knoxville, we say good evening to Alyssa Lane.
Hey, Tom. When it comes to the South Carolina team, the story, at least for the past 24 hours, has been the fact that they haven't cracked the top 25 rankings. It's something Gamecock Nation's been talking about, and of course, it's something these players have been talking about as well. BJ Mack telling me earlier today, it's something they've talked about. They've gone back and forth in the group chat. He was actually the one standing by waiting to take those rankings, screenshot them, put them into the team group chat yesterday. He said, obviously, he sends it with the message of, we still have work to do. That chip on the shoulder grows even bigger. Obviously, it's a goal of theirs to be ranked, but it's not the ultimate goal. This is a team that wants to make a run to the NCAA tournament. Lamont Paris adding this morning saying, hey, it's just gasoline on the fire. If it means a bigger chip on these guys' shoulders, I'm okay with that.
Well, South Carolina comes
7-5 here, 14 minutes to go.
3 quad 1 wins. This is a team that is 3-2 in quad 1. They are 6-2 in quad 1 and 2 combined. The strength of schedule is probably something that kept the voters from paying much attention.
Tennessee shoot quick. Ziegler misses it.
After the win against Kentucky a week ago tonight, that would have gotten a little bit more attention, especially the way they shut down that Kentucky offense. Top 5 in the country.
What bothers me is
South Carolina ball to the bottom of the point, going to the basket, shoots up, misses. Gainey gets the rebound. He's in there now. Here he comes.
Above and beyond to prove themselves. Well, wow, what an athlete.
And Gainey
Connect second bucket. He's got 5.
gives it to Connect and scores. It's tied up
it's
at
about
7.
Selection Sunday, and they're playing good enough basketball to be right there on Selection Sunday and back in the NCAA tournament.
You meant rankings, but you mentioned standings, which brings me to this. Sitting right now in a glut of teams that are third as Josh Gray gets his first bucket just on the floor. Is this a South Carolina team at this point of the season?
Here we go. Ziegler with the ball.
I don't think they're there yet. I think
Ziegler looking for Gainey. Gainey, quick shot, misses. Nope, he didn't even take the shot. Back to Meshack, back to Connect. Gainey faked the shot. Awaka comes out. Here comes Connect to the basket. Gives it a little to Awaka. Awaka, scoreless last game. Misses another bucket. It's 9-7.
Awaka had made a bucket in the last 2+ games.
Here comes South Carolina again. Down 9-7.
Hooper guarded by Ziegler. This is something
Appreciate y'all being here.
To the 5'9" Sakai Ziegler.
Ziegler with the steal.
Ziegler knocked it away.
How about that? Not once but twice did
And
South
Carolina
Carolina
ball.
post up 5'9". Did you see
Zig knocks
come?
it out of bounds.
No, not whatsoever.
Looking for 10 likes. Help us get to 10 likes.
You're not going to get what you want.
Oh,
I think that other coaches. Well, I think
Trade hit me with a cheer, so I'll have to cheer for the Gamecocks here. All right, let's go, Cox.
Going to a player in a place where he's generally uncomfortable.
South Carolina.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the physicality that
Shoots up
brings
two.
tough too.
In and out. Tennessee rebound.
Tough fade away by Jacoby White.
All right, here comes Ziegler with the ball. Ziegler to the basket, gives to Waka. Waka, and he misses, gets his own rebound and scores. Tied up at 9. It's tied at 9,
I think
y'all.
the quality of shots Tennessee has gotten
Hey,
pretty good.
finally.
Just finishing around the rim. That time they
Finally
get
got it
bailed out
going.
with the offensive rebound, which is what Awaka does. He has more offensive rebounds on the season now than defense.
Of course, Ugasuk is also off the bench for South Carolina. This is really their second straight 5, and it's rebounded by Awaka.
So 9-9.
Connect from the logo.
South Carolina misses. Waka gets it back
Saved by
and
Awaka.
connects.
What great effort.
Nice play.
Ziegler with the feed inside, and Josh Gray, the 7-footer from Brooklyn by way of LSU, will pick up his.
All right, we
first
got our
personal.
stats now.
How about Awaka? This guy, when he's in the game, he gets 21% of the offensive rebounds that are available. If that, compared to the nation's top, if he would qualify with enough minutes
Thanks,
and enough
Curtis.
boards,
Appreciate you being here.
22% leads the country. So this guy is an absolute
9-9, 12-12 to go here in the first
Awaka
half.
gets a breather. JP Estrella is on for the first time. 6'11" freshman, Scarborough, Maine. Into the corner, off the baseline, out of bounds, and Gainey left it short.
Here comes South Carolina all tied up at 9. Gate. Look at Ziegler with a fast, good defense. And South Carolina steps out of bounds. He was trying to make a quick run.
Minutes for South Carolina, thanks to its 3rd turnover of the night.
How about the job Lamont Paris has done? I mean, Tom, when you look back a year ago, 5 hires in the SEC, I think the media would say he was the
All right, Tennessee ball, Vescovy.
hire. Nobody really knew what to
And a
expect.
foul. Mac
And then
fouls
after
Vescovy.
a difficult first year of building his culture, the turnaround he has done. Dalton Connect might be SEC Player of the Year, but I think you're looking at SEC Coach of the Year right now, late January.
And another commercial break. Appreciate y'all hanging out. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel we're watching. You're on YouTube. We covered Tennessee basketball, and we covered South Carolina today, Kentucky on Saturday. We not only do Tennessee basketball, we also do some Nashville Predator hockey. That'll be tomorrow against the LA Kings, and then Saturday will be Tennessee, Kentucky, and then Sunday will be the NASCAR, first NASCAR event of the year, the Busch Clash from LA. So make sure you tune in for all that. But make sure you're hitting that subscribe button for us as we are hanging out here with y'all tonight. Trying to get to 8,300. So we're 9 subs away from 8,300. But thank you guys. Nice Vols. Get layups and get the 3-pointers. That's right, history. We'll see what we can do here. But little slow outing there. Looked really sloppy as well for Tennessee. But if we can get this going here, that first 3-pointer by Connect really got us going again. So if we can start making our shots, and that battle between Mac and A-Dude, as I said before, is going to be interesting to watch tonight. But TV timeout here. Exclamation point. We have some redeems for you guys. Exclamation point, redeem, go SC is your redeem for you Gamecock fans tonight. And that is our redeem. If you're a Gamecock fan, make sure you say hello. If you're a Vols fan, let me see Go Big Orange in the chat.
And these long strides allow him to get past the defender, be physical at the rim. There's his last dribble. He has so much more ground to cover, yet he's going at the rim with aggression. And this is my favorite clip. Watch where he picks up his last dribble. Are you kidding me? 30 feet away from the basket, says, no more dribbles needed. I'm finishing above the rim.
Go Big Orange, John Thompson.
Why he gets so many layups and why
Go
he
Big
gets
Orange,
to the rim so
king.
well. That is a big part of it, is how efficient he is with his strides and his dribble.
11:56 to go here. All tied at 9.
With physicality.
He had 32 on Saturday against Vandy on 3 of 7 from 3.
That's right,
also
man.
3 of 7
Curtis, that's funny.
from the free throw line. The 32
Hey, we're just getting started on college
average over the
basketball. It's
last
going to
5
get good
games.
in the
In fact, 32
in March
points
Madness.
3 times over 4 games hasn't been done very often in the SEC or nationally. The last one to do it nationally was Marcus Howard at Marquette in 2020. The last one to do it in the SEC was a guy by the name of Lofton in 2006, and they've got the number 5 hanging in the rafters here.
Well, he had great guys passing the ball. Lofton.
3 on 2. Michi Johnson keeps
3 on 2 misses.
And it's
South Carolina, there's Estrella.
On Estrella, you can see why. I mean, he plays.
Got a
way
freshman
more
in there
mature
already.
Than a freshman
Gainey's in
typically
there,
does.
and Estrella. Vescovi to the basket, good.
Finish Vescovi.
That's all Estrella, clearing out the lane, creating space. Vescovi opportunistic.
First lead of the game for Tennessee. South Carolina led this 7-0.
Here goes South Carolina ball.
Mack with the rip through. Estrella stops him at the block. Studi back from a shoulder injury. He's got that heavily wrapped.
South Carolina ball trying to spin around, spin move to the basket, misses, rebound South Carolina.
Rebound. South Carolina, great offensive
Tennessee up
rebounding.
11-9.
There is
Jake,
one
what's
key,
up?
And Tennessee
South Carolina trying to shoot.
Keep these guys off
And
the
in and
offensive
out.
glass.
Estrella rebound to Vescovi.
Empty possession. Carolina
Yes, sir. Jake, what's up, man?
Vescovi
Vescovi to the basket, hit the Estrella, and he missed the dunk. Estrella missed the dunk.
What's that now? 4 bunnies they've missed down low. One of them with a second chance.
South Carolina
opportunity.
passing it to the
Man,
bottom of the
6
screen.
points left out
3.
there.
Good
Makes them pay on the
for
other
the
end.
Gamecocks.
Studi giving him 10.
12 to 11
left
score
shoulder strain
here.
in the second half against
Zach the
Georgia.
Potato, what's up?
Hook and hold flagrant foul that cost Georgia possession. Cost
Ziegler
South
shoots
Carolina
quick,
3.5
2,
games of Studi.
misses.
Yeah, Studi's
Rebound,
gotta get
South
hot
Carolina.
For South Carolina pull off the upset on the road. I mean, he's a guy that's capable of making 4 or 5 triples in this game.
Gainey in there, Estrella in there. Vescovi,
Shares
Ziegler,
it in the corner. Ugusa leaves it
shot
short.
3 for South Carolina, missed.
There they are again.
Here goes Mack again, he misses.
Carolina not having a great shooting night. Just 2 for 8 from deep.
14% from the
Other side,
3-point line
Tennessee's
for
made
South
1 of
Carolina.
7 3-point
33 for Tennessee. I have not watched it. I'll have to check it out. Vescovi looking here.
Screen from
Estrella
Estrella.
comes out for the pick. That didn't work out too well.
So good.
Get it out of there, Vescovi. Vescovi to Estrella.
Clock's at
Double
6.
teamed. Almost
Mack
turned it
knocked
over. Back to
away.
Vescovi's
Vescovi lets it
3.
fly.
Good.
Well, not the prettiest play you've ever seen out of Tennessee,
Vescovi.
but it was productive. Great job by Estrella, just hanging on to that ball and finding a shooter.
Here comes South Carolina now. 14-12 is the
Our
score.
third lead change of the night.
14-12, third lead change of the game. Tennessee now up here by 2.
Studi's a transfer from Vanderbilt. He's a DC native.
South Carolina looking
Big addition to South
cross
Carolina
court,
in the offseason.
bottom of the
Another
screen,
corner
3,
another
in and out.
miss. Man, they're getting
Rebound,
clean looks.
Tennessee.
Just can't knock him down.
Yeah, their 3-point
comes
shooting is
Vescovi
what
now.
had them really off
Vescovi,
to such a
Estrella
hot start
comes
this
out
year.
double
Then they
teaming.
went cold. They found their
Vescovi,
stroke,
he
but
quickly
not
gets
tonight.
to Estrella and goes to the
Layup
basket.
made.
Good.
It's Estrella.
2 for
Tennessee's bigs
Estrella.
are so good on that pick and roll, especially in the middle.
Pick and roll. Here we go. Mack hands it out. South Carolina, top of your screen. Back to the top of the point. Now to the bottom of the screen. South Carolina looking. Looking some more. Shot clock at 9. Goes to the basket. Finds someone outside on 3, but a foul.
That's his first. Rick Barnes, second to John Calipari, active.
Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight on the Go with CeeLo. Make sure you hit that like button for us. Try to get to 20 likes.
25 wins or more in 4 consecutive seasons. You say this is his best chance to take Tennessee to what would be its first ever Final Four.
They check just about every box. They've got veterans. They've got a healthy point guard. They've got their culture established.
Chewy, what's up, man? Good to see you.
And Dalton Connect.
East Tennessee's finest, Chewy's Firewood. What's going on, man?
A go-to scorer. They
inbound here, top of the bottom of the basket, bottom of the screen. South Carolina gets it in. Back out.
Thanks to guys like Vescovy, Josiah Jordan James, Jemai Meshack, who's
South Carolina looking. Shot the 3 from the top of the screen. Good.
It's just in the backyard.
And it's 16-15.
That's when they knew they both loved ball and said, hey, this guy's going to fit in just right.
16-15 now for the Vols. 1 point lead. Back to Connect. Connect to Gainey. Gainey shoots the 3. And in and out. And a rebound. Jordan James to Connect. In and out. And whose ball? Tennessee ball off of South Carolina.
Possession arrow, what the direction that call went for Pat Adams. We may have a foul on that. Talk with Lamont Paris about it. 16-15. Lamont Paris walking him through it.
So a timeout on the court. And not much happening tonight. Nope, not much at all. But Tennessee basketball against South Carolina here. A little early start. 5:15 start, so I'm glad some of y'all are hopping in here now. Get a little higher on the thing. But if you see the bots, make sure you're reporting those guys. They're out there doing their thing tonight, as always. But we always seem to do pretty well. At least 1,000 views, maybe sometimes 1,500, 1,200 views, even with the bots doing their thing. So I'll take that. But hope everybody's doing well. And right now, Connect's got 5. A-Dude's got 2, and Vescovy's got 6. Jordan James still 0 for 2. He took 2 shots last game against Vanderbilt and didn't do anything with those. He's already 0 for 2 in this game. Ziegler, nothing going right now. He's missed his 3 shots from the court. Connect at least has landed a 3-point line with also Vescovy helping us out here. Frederick White, what's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you being here. Go check out my man, Frederick White. He's doing Jerry Springer shows at night. If you missed Jerry Springer, he's doing Jerry Springer shows on his channel. But what's up, dude? How's things in the ATL? How's things in the ATL? All right. My man, Frederick White, he does some house party stuff on his channel as well, so make sure you check him out. He's always doing good. But anybody watching on Twitch tonight, hello. If you're watching on Facebook, hello. And if you're watching on Twitter, hello. We're streaming on all 4 platforms to get our name out there. Yeah, Frederick's from the ATL. Yeah, he is. Atlanta, yeah. From the ATL. We're starting up some Brave stuff here pretty soon, Frederick. Pretty soon. Here we go. Back to audio for you guys.
At home, they had a court storming a week ago tonight. They're 17-3. That wasn't just a win. That was in the second half fait accompli. They had taken care of all business. It was a fun court storming, but it was almost
number 6 Kentucky on January 23rd. Week from today, Meechie Johnson, 15.7 points per game. As we talked about, not the Gamecocks. That's right, Gator.
Thus far and what's possible.
They're extremely solid. They've got great point guard play. And
yeah, we'll do that. Been around for a while, Frederick.
Probably the most underrated transfer pickup in the SEC. What he's done at the point guard position, just 23 turnovers on the year.
Right, here we go. Phenomenal. Inbound, Tennessee.
And they've got shooters.
20 seconds left on the shot clock.
They went a little bit cold
inbound
to
here.
start SEC play, but they've been shooting near 40% since then.
Vescovy
Of course,
gets
Mack
to the
on
Vescovy
interior,
out on the
so
top of the point.
Do they excel at any one category?
Connect takes it from Vescovy.
Are they connected?
A-Dude comes out for the
Everybody
pick.
understands their role.
Connect to the basket like he always does. So good. So pretty.
Off balance from
18-15. Another 2 points for Connect.
Yeah.
To a place where he's still not comfortable.
Comes South Carolina
That's
now.
the type of play that Lamont Paris says. That's where you just tip your cap and say, good shot. We hope you have to take those all game long.
South Carolina looking to score right here on Tennessee. Close game with 7 minutes left in the half.
Cooper transferred
South
in from
Carolina
Minnesota.
looks to go to the
Before
basket.
that,
Gainey
played at Morehead
still
State.
playing
He's
good
a
defense.
upstate
Connect.
native out of Roebuck, South Carolina.
Gainey reaches in and a foul
Callum Murray
on
Boyles
Connect. He's going to shoot 2. Murray Boyles is going to shoot 2.
Dalton Connect, you want to make the lefty turn back.
I know, man. I see that, dude.
There, and he let Murray Boyles get to that strong hand.
Callum Murray Boyles played at AC Flora High School there in Columbia before headed out to Utah to play at the Wasatch Academy. He's been in the starting lineup now for the last 5 games. Didn't make his first start.
Murray Boyles going to shoot 2 here for South Carolina.
January. And talking to Lamont Paris, he said, listen, this
He misses
dude was
his
our
first
best
free throw.
player throughout the fall and the preseason, but he got sick with mono. He missed the
27% from the field for South Carolina.
And it took him a while to get back up to speed. They're still waiting for him to get all of his explosiveness back. It's kind of a scary thought, right? That he could continue to improve.
Yeah, really physical
18-15.
Look at the roster.
Tennessee
and see
ball.
Freshman next to his name. You'd think he was a junior. I mean,
Connect
I
with the
think he
ball.
plays unafraid.
Dishes it out.
of
The
any
A-Dude coming out for the
SEC
block.
competition. We saw that against
Connect.
Kentucky.
Goes to the basket, shoots 2, and misses.
With the rebound.
Rebound, South Carolina. What's up, Chris George? What's going on? Little close one, kind of sloppy.
He said, but rather stay in
South
front
Carolina
of the ball,
turned that
make
one
some
over,
of his shots
or
difficult.
was it a
Don't
foul on
get
A-Dude?
on the side and allow him to get to the rim.
Yeah, stay between him and the basket and make him shoot over you. And that's exactly what they did right there. He can make those again. They
Foul
want
on
him to
A-Dude.
take
That was
those
correct.
If you have to pick your poison.
That's his second on Jonas
You're at work.
A-Dude,
Well, at least you
who's
can
already
listen
had to
in
sit for
like you
a
do
chunk of the
sometimes.
first half, and it looks like he'll be headed back to the bench.
14 likes, trying to get to 20, y'all.
Taking his spot.
A-Dude comes off the court.
The 5 spot, but Jonas
See if
A-Dude,
Meshack or
if
whoever
this was
comes
a year
in.
ago, you'd say, okay, no big deal. He's got
4
2
more
fouls.
likes to
But
20.
This is a guy
Help us
playing
get
like
there.
an all-SEC player.
Inbound
When you
South
talk
Carolina
best
half
big
court.
men in the SEC, you're talking Tolu Smith, Janai Broom, and Jonas
Now
A-Dude
Waka
has inserted
in
himself
for
into that conversation.
A-Dude. Wide open.
With the dish,
Mack
extra
gets
pass
it in
to Gray for
good.
the bucket.
Well, Gray has just gotten better at first catching the ball, keeping it high, no
18-17.
dribbles, and being efficient at the rim. That's his role for this team.
18-17, 6:25 to go. Gainey with the ball.
Connect off the screen.
Gainey to connect to the bottom of your screen.
Connect has been held to 7
Vescovy.
points on 7 shots.
That's going to be looking. Owaka comes out for the pick.
Vescovy on the 7-footer.
Back out, Jordan
Good ball
James,
movement, but it's
and
knocked away,
takes it to
and South
Waka,
Carolina
and he
with the
turns it
takeaway.
over.
You see how late in the clock Tennessee was. Even against Kentucky.
Two turnovers for Tennessee
held
now.
Kentucky. They had 14
good.
possessions.
And now,
went to the
South
shot clock
Carolina
10
takes the
seconds or
lead
less
on that
against a
layup.
high-paced team.
19-18,
That's how South Carolina
5:55 to
controls
go.
tempo. Got rewarded with the transition bucket as well.
Yeah, speaking of that great defense against
That's
Kentucky,
to be
the Cats only had
looking
3 shot
inside to
clock
connect.
violations all season
Outside to
going
Jordan
into that game.
James.
A bump from Murray Boyles.
Jordan James
on
still.
James. And that's the
We were
first
playing South
on
Carolina the
freshman.
last time I was in here. Oh, really?
But really an interesting conversation with Lamont Paris, and you brought this up, Tom. You said, describe the tempo. What are you guys trying to slow it down? What are you trying to do here? You're 348 in KenPom and adjusted tempo. He said, look,
Chewy, it's
really it
almost
all
that
comes from our
time.
defense. Our defense is so solid
Baseball
that we
be
make
right
teams go
here
late in the
pretty
shot clock.
soon.
Thus, there's less possessions in a game.
All right, Ziegler's going to
and
inbound
we're not gonna
with
force it. We're not
20
gonna force
seconds on the
anything
shot
that's not
clock.
there offensively.
Vescovy,
Vescovy.
quick shot. Oh, he almost took the 3. Back to
Look that he used
Ziegler.
take.
Ziegler.
Ziegler
No
around the
points for
screen.
Zig here in the first half. Connect
Connect
to the
once
basket.
again, got
He
just a
misses
half
an
step.
easy layup and another
Non-finish.
rebound for
Good
South
example of how
Carolina.
he gets great leverage.
Well, a good example of
5:27 to go.
2 for Tennessee.
Me too,
Scott Connect
Chewy.
was just named the Woodman Award late season
Jordan
top
James
20 list.
can't win a
As the
game
player of
when
the year in college
2 of your
football.
starters have
Congrats
no
to him. He
points.
just came out.
Owaka
timing.
Jordan James shooting
Davis
on
from the corner.
in and out for South Carolina. Rebound. And good. Boyles with the rebound, and it's 21-18. South Carolina, here comes Zig. Zig to James. James to the basket, looking for an option there, all over him. Connect takes it, comes to the basket, good. Jonathan, why you like Tennessee? Because they're good, man.
Who's such a good defender, but when he
been my
gambles
team
and gets
for
out
a long
of position,
time.
that's when he gets exposed.
Here we go. Shoot two for South Carolina. Rebound. Tennessee, Jordan James. Here comes quick down the court. James to Awaka. Awaka trying to shoot two. Good. 22. They're back on the lead.
Two ties.
22-21.
On their feet now in Knoxville.
Get loud here. Let's go. South Carolina looking. 3 minutes left, 5 on the shot clock.
Jacoby Wright
needs to shoot it.
Like a two.
South Carolina needs to shoot two. In and out. Shot clock violation. But rebound. South Carolina and in.
And a bucket from Talon Cooper.
23-22. That's how you shout the crowd out.
Boyles and I believe Boyles and Vescovy.
I just saw a story on that. Didn't get to read it, Chris. And a big shot three missed by Tennessee.
Physical matchup tonight.
In low scoring, which I think
23-22.
It's not that they're incapable of scoring.
The over-under was 136.
I
I guess Vegas knew. 23-22. Oh, is it? NIL. A lot of people have those.
Game second last in the SEC. They really get it done with defense. Double on Murray Boyles.
Wide open for the three at the bottom of your screen. Good. 26-22.
Talon Cooper's in double figures already. And South Carolina leads by 4.
He's got 10 points.
Can't leave that guy open. Terrific.
Cooper's got 10 points.
With Cooper, who's over 40% on the year from three.
Connect, big shot. 26-24.
And here's what's frustrating if you're Lamont Paris.
2:43 to go.
Clean looks when you
Come on, Vols. That's right.
Not only was it a backdoor layup, but you allowed him to get a clean look, getting a little bit of rhythm.
Cooper carrying this team
he gets
with 10 points.
Second one, starting to feel it.
5 for Mack,
South
4 for Murray.
Bowl. 2:35 to go in the first half. Cox using the clock and taking advantage. Cooper's got 2 threes early on. South Carolina's knocked down 4 of them.
South Carolina, they love to play these top-ranked teams. They took down Kentucky last week. So another 6th-ranked team, or 5 actually, another top 5-ranked team would be great on their resume to get into the NCAA tournament. And they're doing it right now. With Cooper, he's 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. He's got 10 points. Pretty impressive there for the guard there. A-Dude only has 2 points. Max really shut him down. Connect's only the one doing anything. Ziegler, 0 points. Vescovy, he's got 5 or 6. And Jordan James, none. So 36% from the field, and those type of points shows you why the score is what it is. Tennessee has to get out of the box on defensive end. Yeah, exactly. And Tennessee's also 18% from the three-point line. That's not helping either. 18% from the three-point line. 2 total turnovers. At least that's down. But the Cocks are just taking their time on the clock and doing it well. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes. And if you would help us do that, that would be awesome. And we'll move on from there. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we got 8291 on the subscribe. We're trying to get to 8,300. So if you like Tennessee basketball and you like what you hear tonight, and come playoff time, those bots are not going to be there to let y'all watch stuff. So you might as well just subscribe to us now. We also released a vlog today. Make sure you go check that out. Dinner in Space. Go check that out. There's a nice vlog on that too. So here we go, back at it.
Second game tonight. How about South Carolina more than holding their own?
Are you kidding me, Dari? Look at this South Carolina defense defending the three-point line.
Tempo. South Carolina's speed right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing for them. Tennessee's okay playing at any speed, are they not, gentlemen?
They are, because they've got to score, and that will certainly come in handy in the postseason. Under Rick Barnes, a bunch of great seeds for Tennessee over the years. You think they could
Thank
be
you
a
for
one
liking the
seed
stream over there on
I think
Facebook.
so.
Appreciate
the way
that.
they've been playing right now, Dalton Connect has been phenomenal, as we know. They've got the leadership at point guard. Some of the veterans with Vescovy and Josiah Jordan-James that got to see the ball going through the hoop a little bit more often, but you see
Mix
the
Hood over there on
consistency
Facebook.
here.
Appreciate you.
A fan base that's certainly appreciative of what Rick Barnes has been able to do. To most fan bases just want a shot at March Madness. To have it with this quality of a seeding each year. But what this fan base wants in this program is the Final Four that has never occurred in program history.
What's up, Chad, man?
This
Walking back in the
looks like a
car.
squad
Awesome,
that can do
man.
it.
Welcome in, dude.
It only helps the higher seed.
Make sure you check out my man, Chad. He's at Disney right now. He's doing some streams.
Strength of schedule will never
Check him out.
on Tennessee's resume.
They got a couple of
Here we
games
go.
in the non-conference that seem to gain
South
value
Carolina,
each
Mac
and every week.
versus
That
Connect.
Wisconsin win looks sensational.
He gets it
Illinois
up.
had some inconsistency.
No good. Connect
That's
with the
also good
rebound.
looking
Here we
win.
go. 26-24. 2 minutes left in
Here's
this
Connect,
quick
little
first
skip
half.
and off
Connect
balance off the side of the
going
backcourt.
crazy to the
Didn't get
basket.
whistle. Here's
All over the
Carolina
place,
other
and he
way.
turns it over.
5-on-4.
Connect gets back quick.
Connect had to end
Connect
up all
versus
the way to the
Mac
corner
here.
on Mac.
Mac
And
gives
now
it
they
up.
switch
Shoots
to
three
Michi
for
Johnson.
Cooper. Misses.
I do think to Dari's point,
Rebound,
Stu, they
Awaka.
can play slow, but they want to play fast. And that first half against Vanderbilt set the tempo. Second half, Tennessee got it out
go,
going,
Connect.
even on opponents'
Looking.
makes. They advanced
Back
the
to
ball
Meshack now
But
out
South
there. He
Carolina
hasn't done
is just
anything
so
all
good
night.
in their transition.
Meshack to the
Hard
basket.
to get that tempo going in your favor.
And did he get
It's a Tennessee
fouled?
team that in
Yes.
conference play has been held to just the 6th highest tempo. Now they're the #1 offensive efficiency team in the league in conference play. They're #2 in effective field goal percentage. They're #1 in 2-point field goal percentage in conference games. Michi Johnson picks up his second. That's lucky it's coming so late in the half. He's going to try to finish the half with 1:39 to play and
Alrighty.
stay out of trouble. Connect on Cooper. He's got incredible length, and that certainly helps.
26-26. Hit both free throws there.
Right at that SEC logo.
26-26.
3 ties, 6 lead changes in the first half.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a free throw. Look down for a second. Connect makes the jumper.
James is just suffocating.
Connect now at
Mac.
13.
Now he switches on the right. Mac got the feet over Connect and is able to cash in. They're
And
switching one
South
through
Carolina
five.
goes
South
to the
Carolina
basket and
doesn't mind.
scores
Mac has been
28-26.
extremely patient down low with those
Michi.
pump fakes. You have to stay
Michi,
down
their
if you're
lead
Tennessee.
point
They
getter.
can shoot over the top.
Kind of quiet today.
Waka,
Waka
another missed
tries
shot
for a
in the
little
paint.
alley-oop. Doesn't work.
Off of
Rebound.
Cooper and will stay with
Nope.
Tennessee.
Out of
I really
bounds
thought Tennessee
on
had a
South
better
Carolina.
this
Tennessee
game.
ball.
With Adu,
with a
Awaka,
freeze.
But South Carolina has more than held its own. Mac with 7, Murray Boyles with 4.
There's that.
And Adu
Here's
sitting on the
this.
bench with those 2 fouls.
Little
Tennessee
dancing
team
for you.
tonight that is just 6 for 12 at the rim. That is 50%.
There you go.
If my public
There you go.
school
Tennessee
math is
ball.
correct.
Ziegler.
You'd like to be higher than
Ziegler
7%.
tried a quick pass to Awaka. Did not work.
May have gotten injured on it. And he's slow to his feet. 10
know.
second difference in the game clock and the shot clock.
South Carolina, 32 seconds here this half, up by 2.
Mac trudges down eventually. Shot clock now at 15.
Crazy half. South Carolina looking. Little pick on Ziegler. Wide open 3. Mac tried to shoot another 3. I don't know why he's shooting them. Way out there.
4 second chance points off of all these
Another
offensive
rebound for
rebounds. James
South
Gamble.
Carolina. You better get back there.
Clock is at 5. Mac puts it on
3
the floor.
seconds
And
to
he
shot
gets
and a
trip to the free throw
foul
line with
on Awaka.
2.4 remaining in the half.
Well, Mac just puts his shoulder down, and I'm not sure Awaka could have done any more than that principal verticality, jumping straight up.
2.4 seconds to go.
I thought it was Awaka. Yeah, it's
28-26.
You always trust it.
And
Score.
Awaka with the foul.
That's a tough one if you're a big man for Tennessee.
And so one more for Mac, who picks South Carolina over Florida, Alabama,
Mac now
Arkansas,
with
LSU,
7
Iowa, his first
8
team
points.
all-conference. Southern Conference All-Tournament team with Wofford last year.
A tough game. This isn't an easy roll here.
They have changed the identity of this South Carolina offense.
Shoots up and good.
Both down.
So lead is 4 here with 2.4 seconds. Martin is going to call
left.
a timeout.
See what Tennessee has drawn up to go 94 feet. You probably want to get the ball in the hands of Dalton Connect, don't you?
He's been their offense. 13 of their 26, Dalton Connect. So, I mean, he can make it from anywhere. Just got to find a way to hit him on the run.
All right, so what do you draw up if you're inbounding from 94 feet with only 2.4 left? Do you want to pass to midcourt, or do you think you can go farther?
I don't think you can throw a Hail Mary type pass, because if it gets intercepted, that's too much time left for the opponent to take a couple dribbles, get a shot off their own. So I'm trying to hit Dalton Connect on the run somewhere on this side of half court, where they're inbounding the ball, maybe around the NBA three-point line.
Use it or lose it, that's right.
About the same clock a week ago at Georgia, LSU with 2.3 left in regulation. Threw it all the way into the far corner on a perfect pass and had a clean look at what would have been a game-winning 3. They'll get Johnson off the floor. He has two fouls.
Tennessee's going to inbound this. Nobody on our side of the court. Everybody's about mid-court, half-court.
High formation. Here's Connect to the
Connect,
front of the line.
going to call for the ball. He actually gives it to Jordan James, which is miserable, and he misses it.
Good luck. But South
So
Carolina
final at the half, 30 to 26.
Tennessee to just 26 points on 36% shooting, holding the Volunteers to 2 for 11 from 3. Lamont Paris and his Gamecocks trying to capture some national attention for the second Tuesday in a row after beating number 6 Kentucky last week. So the Gamecocks will head to the locker room with the lead, but first, he's with Alyssa.
Coach, what have you been emphasizing to your team as far as their offensive play right now?
Yeah, just be aggressive. I think we got to attack. They're a really good defensive team, and they're man-to-man. They put a lot of pressure on
Chris.
you. I think the way to alleviate the pressure,
Thanks for hopping in
sometimes
here, dude.
you're going to have to attack under control. We've been able to do that some, and I think we've done a good job defensively in the first half, too.
How would you evaluate the way your guys have defended Dalton Connect so far?
Done a pretty good job. We let him get loose on one layup in transition. That was a big part of what we said we didn't want to do, but for the most part, the points that he's gotten, he's earned.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
They are 1-0 in that particular quarter zip. Try to stay undefeated with the Block C. And Carolina with a 4-point lead on the road at Rocky Top. Here's Dari.
Oh, man. All right, Tom, thank you much. I got my friend the Pats with me as well. Pat Bradley, Patrick Young.
I'm background, by the way. You two are the lead. You're up front. I'll be in the background. Dari and the Pats.
We know.
Do you have?
You already talked about it?
As long as you got the moves, though.
No,
You ever
no,
seen
got that.
the Whispers back in the day? Man, they had
This
those
suit is tight
steps,
enough
man, they
already.
were-
I'd split this suit a bunch of pieces.
This, much was made of the fact that Tennessee was a 14.5-point favorite, just kind of going into the narrative that South Carolina is getting zero respect, right? We're not Rodney Dangerfielding, but we kind of are. No respect for them. What did they show you in the first half here?
Well, what we have to understand in conference play so far, they are second in scoring defense. I think it was around 65 points a game that they're allowing on the defensive side. This South Carolina team, they can defend, but they struggle a little bit on the offensive side. So I was worried, how are they going to handle this Tennessee defense? If you take Dalton Connect out right now, and he's proven to be a one-man wrecking show, this honestly would be kind of a blowout. Yes, South Carolina's up by 4 right now, but maybe they'd be up by 10 or 12 without Dalton Connect. I don't know if it's a situation where you let one player cook and everybody else you contain,
beat you, man.
but it's working right now.
Yeah. Well, and to what you're talking about, their defense, the other side of that is their average length of possession on offense is 19 seconds. That's 341st in the country. They want to slow you down, which helps their defense. So normally Tennessee is going to win the physicality battle, right? They always win that. South Carolina is battling them nose to nose in that physicality battle. That's number one. And number two, South Carolina takes possessions away from you. Consider this, Patrick. Tennessee averages 69 possessions per game, a little over, actually. They've got 30 possessions in the first half. So South Carolina just tears away 10 scoring opportunities per game because they slow you down, they play great defense, they keep it on the glass.
And what I love, too, is that both teams, and it's a clean game so far. Neither team in the bonus on fouls. I think there was a total of
Defending without fouling.
Defending without fouling. You love when the refs are out of the game, so we don't have to point our fingers anywhere there.
Well, Connect, by the way, he's got half of their points. Outside of Connect, Tennessee shooting 6 for 21.
What's up, Joshua?
And 1 for 8 from 3.
What's going on,
we
man?
never thought we'd have to worry about a supporting cast, but so far it's
one shot, right?
A bit of a concern.
I hope so too, Joshua. Second half.
As far as Tennessee goes, we'll continue on this for a moment here. It's University under.
All right, so let's take a look at. Let's say Tennessee under NCAA values for NIL-related violations. Charged with 18 level 1 violations and $8 million fine. Oh, Lordy. Hold on a second, I'll let you hear this.
NCAA President Charlie Baker, the NCAA's allegations are factually untrue and procedurally flawed. Moreover, it's intellectually dishonest for the NCAA enforcement staff to pursue infractions cases as if student-athletes have no NIL rights and as if institutions have all been functioning post-Alston with a clear and unchanging set of rules and willfully violating them. It's inconceivable that our institution's leadership would be cited as an example of exemplary leadership in July 2023, then as a cautionary example of a lack of institutional control only 6 months later. Of course, plenty more as more information and details come out.
Okay, at least the president of the NCAA is on our side, so that's a good thing. All right, so let's take a look at some team stats here real quick. And let's take a look here. So South Carolina's 11 for 30 from the field, 36.7%. 12 for 33 for Tennessee, 36%. So both teams not shooting very well. Close game, 30-26. Tennessee still has a chance here. Big story right here why it's not a blowout. South Carolina 4 for 13 from the three-point line. Tennessee only 2 for 11. And the only two that have hit one is Vescovy and Connect. So they're the only ones hitting the ball. Ziegler with 0 points. So 3-point shot, 30% for South Carolina, 18 for us. So free throws, 4 for 6. South Carolina not fouling us on the shots. So no free throws for Tennessee, which is, I think that's a shocker. I've never seen that before. Rebounds, South Carolina 21-19 for Tennessee. Both about the same in offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. Assists, 9 for South Carolina, 8 for Tennessee. 3 steals for South Carolina, 2 for Tennessee. 3 total turnovers each. And then fast break points, 4 for South Carolina, 2 for Tennessee. Points in the paint, both high, 14 for South Carolina, 18 for Tennessee. And then largest lead was both teams was 4. So there is that on the stats. Let's take a look at the box scores real quick. Box scores. Murray Boyles, he's got 4 points. He's 2 for 2 from the field. BJ Mack, the forward, he's got 9. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line too. So they've been fouling BJ Mack. Davis, he's 0 for 3, no points. Johnson, he's 0 for 2, no points. And then Cooper, the only one doing pretty much anything for South Carolina, 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. He's got 10 points. He's got 2 rebounds. Off the bench, you got Gray with 4 points and Stute with 3. Let's see what else we got here. For Tennessee, let's take a look at the box scores for Tennessee. A-Dude, nothing much. He hasn't got to shoot the ball very much. He's 1 for 4 from the field with only 2 points. Dalton Connect, 6 for 13, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line, got 13 points. Ziegler's 0 for 3. There's an issue right there. Ziegler 0 for 3. A-Dude 1 for 4. Vescovy 2 for 3. Jordan James 0 for 1. So A-Dude's got 2 personal fouls. And Vescovy's got 5. So Jordan James continues another scoreless half. I think that's like 4. So how many minutes now of scoreless ball for Jordan James? What is the deal? Awaka, 4 points, 2 for 5 from the field. Estrella, 2 points for him. He came in, got that, missed a dunk too. Yeah, I know. I saw they lost in overtime. And then that's it. Meshack scoreless, Gainey scoreless. So Lots of low scoring for Tennessee. Let's see if they can pick it up here in the second half. Let's take a look at some scores around the nation. North Carolina and Georgia Tech. North Carolina, number 3 team in the nation's up 23-15 after a scare at Florida State on Saturday. Marquette beating Villanova 23-9. Illinois losing to Ohio State 21-19. Texas Tech and TCU battling it. Texas Tech up 19-16. Dayton's 12-5. And then we got a bunch of games tonight. Oklahoma versus Kansas State. Oklahoma State versus Kansas. San Jose State versus Utah State. And San Diego State and Colorado State. So those are your scores around the nation. All right, so check out my social media right here. On the Go at CeeLo, the Facebook page. CeeLord16 is the Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo1 is the Instagram. And On the Go at CeeLo is my TikTok. And on Twitch, we're streaming on Twitch. Make sure you go over there and stream on go like the stream on Twitch and give us a follow. It's On the Go at CeeLo, all one word. And then also on Facebook, we're streaming as well. Go give it a like and a share. And then also like the Facebook page and follow the Facebook page. And then on Twitter, go give it a retweet. Go give it a heart. And that is it. And we're on YouTube. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes on YouTube as well. It's been a slow. We started off strange with the mute and all that, so we lost some people on that. But where's our 20th like? Thanks for getting us there. Let's see if we can get some more in the second half. Make sure you're reporting the bots. They're out there doing their thing. And see what happens. So hope everybody has a great time the rest of the night. Make sure you're checking out Jennifer Travel Depot. If you like to go somewhere, Jennifer at Travel Depot will take care of you. And she's cruise qualified, Disney qualified, everything. She'll help you with a budget, take care of everything. Also, Majestic Triton Travel. Make sure you check out Eric at Majestic Triton Travel. He's just starting out, so he needs his help as well. So go check him out as well. He'll help you plan a trip as well too. So those are our partners on the channels. They help us out, and we help them out too. So there is those. We're trying to get to 8291. Thanks for all the members that are in the chat tonight. We thank you for that. So always supporting the channel and helping the channel the way you do. And thanks to the mods, and thanks to Spain for listening to my BS. And also Triton. Triton is 5 subs away from 1K on his channel. So if you haven't subscribed to Triton yet, make sure you go subscribe to AAU Triton on YouTube. If you'll drop his link in the chat. He is 5 subs away from 1,000. Also, we have a Discord. That's right, Alex talking about the Discord. If you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, we'd love to have some UT fans in there with me. I don't have many, but if you'd like to join the Discord, we would love for you to join us on that. So if you could drop the link on that as well, that would be awesome too. And I can bring a link for that too. So, but thank you so much for everything, guys. The Senior Bowl. The Senior Bowl? I thought like the Senior Bowl was, I guess it's around this time. I always thought it was right near bowl time, but the Senior Bowl. There's the Discord. Make sure you join us on the Discord. We would love for you to join us there. All different types of channels to talk in, and lots of our folks that you see in our chats are in there as well. So, but second half coming up here pretty soon as we're going to get going here. So let me see your predictions. 56 is the total points right now. The over-under was 136. I said, did I say under? I went under. I think I went over. Yes, Alex, you're on there. I think I went under. I'll have to go back and check. But and the line was 13. I said definitely on the line was 13. I was going under there, but I might have said over on the 136. But right now, the under looks really good. Right now, the under looks really good if you bet that. But make sure you're reporting the bots too. See if we can get some more folks to do that. We can take them down.
Get a free line of unlimited intro for a year. You buy one unlimited line. Plus, if the move stands what if finding a new job wasn't so there right there? He said I'm here right for the job. Well, perfect, correct. What if you knew you could do it?
NHL All-Stars on a break. Yep. History says Tennessee's going to win 85-80. That's a lot of points in the second half. That's a lot of points to be scored in the second half. I don't think we're going to get it to 80. I don't think either team's going to get it to 80 points. So just waiting on the audio to come back here. And keep on hitting the like button, trying to get to 30 likes on YouTube. And thanks for the likes on Facebook. Appreciate that. Always liking the stream over there. It was weird how ESPN Dallas, what's up? There are 2 hockey games today, though. Nice. So tomorrow we'll be doing some Nashville Predator hockey against the LA Kings. So make sure you check us out there. We'll be doing Nashville Predator hockey. Try to at least do 1 game a week for them. And then Saturday will be Tennessee versus Kentucky. And then we'll be doing NASCAR on Sunday. Looking forward to it.
Basketball presented by Regions. We get set for the second half as South Carolina looks for its first road win against a top 5 team since March of 1997 when they won on the road at then number 3 Kentucky. Tom Hart alongside Dane Bradshaw. South Carolina has done a lot of things right, starting on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, South Carolina's been really good defensively. The one guy they still didn't have an answer for, Dalton Connect. I mean, who can stop number 3 for Tennessee? This guy has been so good for Tennessee. And you'll see it right here. Even as South Carolina tried to make it tough on him, he was able to get to his spot, finish through contact at the rim, goes off 1 foot, 2 foot, you name it, that sweet pull-up mid-range jumper that he's just gotten so confident with. However, the slow and steady South Carolina Gamecocks, led by the veteran point guard, Talon Cooper, who is their identity offensively, he just keeps the pace at a favorable tempo for South Carolina and is deadly from beyond the arc. And they have held Tennessee to just 26 points and have a 4-point lead.
17th time this season, Carolina has held its opponent under 30 points and a half, the most in the SEC. For more on what Rick Barnes is thinking, here's Alyssa.
I asked Coach Barnes what the emphasis was at halftime. He said, well, rebounding. The way we started this game, just about every guy we depend on wasn't pulling down rebounds. We're doing some switching. That's not what this team does. He said we basically need to get back to our identity with a much more physical start to this half.
All right, Alyssa, thanks. Let's take a look at the halftime stats. Every detail counts. Brought to you by Pfizer. A lot of numbers there. What jumps out at you?
Well, it's outside of the stat sheet. As Alyssa said, the switching has bothered Tennessee. But Lamont Paris told us before the game, hey, we think there's opportunities for us to force the switch.
Here comes South Carolina. They're going left to right.
So they've been able to really
all in
expose
red,
Tennessee at times.
White trim. Game
Tennessee's
South Carolina on their jerseys. Tennessee all white, orange stripe.
When they trailed at the half.
Here we go,
They scored 50
30-26.
points in the second. It's a team that averages just under 80 points a game. Murray Boyles
South Carolina
gives it
looking back and
Here's
forth,
Beaches
shoot
Johnson.
3,
Showing
good.
some range.
Way to start it off.
He grew up in LeBron's shadow. His dad and LeBron,
Way to
great high
start
school
it off.
players at the same time in both Cleveland and Akron, respectively. And LeBron's going to take note of this one if South Carolina can pull off the upset for the second straight Tuesday. Connect with the feed.
Adu connect. The A-Dude with an alley-oop.
Back on the floor to start the second.
They got good looks with that middle ball screen with Connect and Adu, and a much better start for Tennessee, finishing around the basket.
19 to go here in this half. South Carolina, bottom of your screen. Little turnover. Vescovy to the basket. Layup good. 33-30. Vescovy. Turnover. 4 turnovers now for South Carolina. Here we go.
Here's
Vescovy,
B.J. Johnson
South Carolina to the basket, throws it up.
Too strong. James the rebound.
James rebound to Connect. Connect slows it down.
Got stopped by
To
Murray
Vescovy.
Boyles.
Back to
Vescovy
A-Dude.
assist.
And
Multiple misses at
did he
the
get
rim
it?
for UT
Oh,
again.
A-Dude tried to get it.
Cooper
Rebound
the
a couple
rebound.
times, but missed. Here comes South Carolina.
Tennessee is 8 for 16 on
Mack
layups.
with the ball against A-Dude. Mack dribbling, looking for a play.
Trying to post up the freshman Murray Boyles on James.
Boyles to the basket.
off balance.
Total miss.
Playing for the whistle.
Ziegler rebound. Here comes
Ziegler
Zig.
pushes it past midcourt.
Back to
Here's
Vescovy.
for
Three.
Got
Drains it. Three.
Tennessee has fought back to tie it up.
Vescovy 3. 33-33. Way to come back, boys.
South Carolina 1 for 3 to start the second half.
3. Brick from South Carolina
And a foul on
rebound.
Push up inside.
And a
Josiah
push
Jordan
off.
James gets whistled for his first.
What's up, Pierce?
Well, it's turnovers and quick shots for South Carolina that's allowed Tennessee to get into this rhythm. And credit Vescovy, the reliable veteran who got them going defensively to start this half with the pick-six type play all the way to the basket, and then that time Hudson's shot
33 all,
transition.
inbound South Carolina.
For South Carolina, you just got to slow down on this end of the court. Uncharacteristic turnovers and quick bad shots. That is not the recipe for the controlled tempo that they want.
Vescovy got caught with the hold. Rick Barnes got teed up last week, and he's not too happy with Pat Adams and his crew so far tonight.
The Reverend can't get a technical. You can't call heck on somebody with the nickname, right?
Another one on Tennessee.
Barnes just got a technical.
If nothing else, it's the second on James. South Carolina's going to be happy if this turns into a free throw.
Oh, no,
shooting
okay. I thought he got a
contest.
technical. It was on James.
But boy, that could really stick it in the mud and slow down the tempo.
Getting them on some hand checks here. This time it's James.
Off of James.
We've seen a lot more
Great
contact
guarded
in this
Mack.
game than that.
Mack's been a beast down front.
He's getting a little piece of the arm, but typically a play on.
Just wrap it up a taco. Nice.
Rick Barnes pulled off something I hadn't seen
17-19,
before
and it's
in a game
33
against Vandy
all.
the other day. He was talking to one official face to face and got a technical from a guy 60 feet away. That's I didn't know he could throw his voice like
Shoot
that.
three.
Johnson for 3.
In and out for South Carolina. Rebound, Connect. Connect slowly loses it for a second. Gives it to Vescovy. Vescovy to James. Misses.
James shooting over 50% from
James
three in his
hasn't hit a
career
ball
against his home
in
state
3
team.
games.
He's from Charleston out of Porter Goud School in his 5th year here. Another whistle. This will be Vescovy's second.
Vescovy fouls.
Well, this is a very physical matchup, as we said on the outset. South Carolina busts through screens similarly to Tennessee. They don't do a ton of switching, South Carolina, and Tennessee will do it at times, but they're a physical team. They're not letting them play nearly as much as they did in the first half.
Nope, that's for sure. Here's Mack powering inside.
And in. 35-33. Mack with the score.
Here's Ziegler. Still hasn't scored in this game. And leaves one short at the rim. Under 50% in the paint for Tennessee.
Ziegler misses. Here comes South Carolina again. To the basket. Mack shoot 3. Brick.
They're much different offense.
Can't believe Mack shoots the 3 so much.
Makes a third of them on the season.
Here comes Tennessee with the rebound. Vescovy with the ball. Vescovy back to Connect. Connect to the basket. And he got fouled. He's going to shoot 2.
Connect is just so good at turning that corner, getting into the paint. And he's great at jumping off of 1 foot, going at the rim, but just the presence to know, hey, I'm going to go off 2, jump into the defender, initiate this contact, and get to the line. And I don't know for sure this is what he's thinking, but when you have several calls in a row go against you, that is a great time to drive the ball, because typically you're going to get the next whistle in your favor. So I'm going to go ahead and credit him for a veteran move.
There you go. 80% from the free throw line. Dalton Knecht was born in Fargo, ended up in Colorado. High school ball there, the Northeastern
Knecht,
Junior
35-34 at the line here.
He was on everybody's wish list in the offseason. It has turned into the most valuable transfer in college basketball this season.
I love what
good.
Jemai Mashak's mother posted on social media recently.
Tied at 35.
Visit. She said, Jemai called her and said,
16:09 to go.
This guy doesn't care about
second
going out.
half.
He doesn't care about shoes. All he cares about is ball. He's one of
Quick
us.
pick on Mac on Vescovy. Let it wide open there. Cooper with the ball.
Our 5th tie of this game. We've had
Cooper
6 lead
with
changes.
10 points still. Back out.
The corner for 3 is short.
Way air ball.
There, Gray,
and a foul on A-Dude.
Which is A-Dude's 3rd.
3rd foul on A-Dude.
And Rick Barnes, with 5 fouls against his team already this half, is going to have to manage the roster the rest of the way.
Unless he got him on the body. Looked like a lot of ball there for Adu, one of the best shot blockers in the SEC. But the problem for Tennessee is too many second chance opportunities. And right now, South Carolina just doing what they do, making the game ugly, sloppy, and hanging right in there with the best in the SEC.
All right.
You can make money
Commercial
the hard
break.
way
Appreciate
as a
everybody's
bullfighter,
being here on the night. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us and subscribing. So 35-33, a real slow basketball game for Tennessee. They've slowed Tennessee down. That's not their game. They like the fast-paced three-point shots. Tennessee shooting 23% from the three-point line. Not good at all. Tennessee's also under 50%. Normally we're there about this time. 37% from the field. So it's been a struggle. Every time Knecht goes to the back, they have like a wall of guys swinging, and that's how it goes. So but just waiting on a commercial break. We'll be bringing it back to you here live as soon as the commercial's over.
Watching my team lose wasn't punishment enough. What are you looking at, huh? It's a one speed.
Still Ziegler into the second half with no points. He's 0 for 4 from the field. Really have suffocated our offense. South Carolina beat Kentucky. They shut them down last Tuesday. So, same type of atmosphere here. Same type of plan, it looks like.
5 apiece. The correction on the last foul was not the 3rd on Adu. Instead, it was the 2nd on Knecht.
Yeah, Adu got all ball, but it's Knecht on the arm there with Gray. And so maybe some good news for Tennessee is you don't want Adu going to the bench with his 3rd.
$15:48 to go here.
Some statistical oddities in this game. Tennessee has only attempted 2 free throws. Volunteers didn't shoot a single free throw in the first half.
You don't see a lot of turnovers either, Tom. That's another thing South Carolina does extremely well. They only turn it over 10 times a game. They only turn you over 10 times.
Here we go.
Just solid.
Inbound.
For them, a turnover is just a forced, tough shot.
Oh, sorry. South Carolina's going to shoot 2 here.
That doesn't allow the defense. We saw it against Kentucky to get anything going in transition.
Josh Gray knocks down the first.
48, 36-35.
I feel like Gray, when he can put points on the board, it's just icing
so
for South Carolina.
37-35, South Carolina with a 2-point lead.
He's got 6 so far tonight.
Here comes Ziegler. No points for him.
Makes the most of his minutes. You see him there, hedging
Unlike
the screen,
Zig.
getting back to his man. He does a lot of the little things.
Has to be with the ball. Ziegler under the basket, shares it to A-Dude, and he gets fouled.
Thought that he was straight up. That as a team, we play better together. Maybe
So Boyles
than anybody
fouls
in the
A
league
dude.
that he's seen so
A dude's
far.
gonna
Do you
shoot
agree with
too.
that assessment?
Yeah, he said, look, I'm not saying we're a better team than anybody in the country, but if you just rated the country's teams in terms of playing connected together, we got to be right up there. And I think everybody understands their roles. He says that they're very self-aware. They know their strengths and weaknesses and not an
shooting here.
insecure team. And I think that's why you see them so comfortable in what they do.
Top 5 teams have only lost to an unranked opponent once this season. That was way back on November 6th to open the season. 4th-ranked Michigan State lost to James Madison. Duke also lost at home as a top 5 team to Arizona, and since then,
A dude hits both of them.
5th-ranked teams have won 44 consecutive
37-36.
Well, and South Carolina is going to be in position to win this game at the end if Tennessee can't finish on that end. I mean, that's not going to go down as a missed shot, but by all means, that was a missed 2 opportunity and an and one for Adu. They've got to get better play.
Here comes South Carolina.
Jacoby Wright ran into a
Throws it
wall.
up.
Cooper for 3.
In and out.
And Gray on the glass for Carolina. Here's Cooper.
Cooper shoots 2.
Stepped on the sideline. And a South Carolina turnover, up 1, 5 minutes into the second half. Cooper gets
So
a breather.
5th turnover
Beachy
for
Johnson
South
back on the
Carolina.
floor.
Tennessee with 3 turnovers.
Murray Boyles takes a seat. Ugasuk replaces him.
Finally helped Arizona
This
beating
is
Duke.
Tennessee
Oh,
team went on a
yeah,
7-0
Caleb Love.
run
Oh, he's
early
with
this
Arizona
half.
now. Didn't know
3
that.
for 7 this half. Where
So
can they
A dude's going to
improve their
inbound to
efficiency in the half
Ziegler.
court?
Well, it's gotta be with more tempo.
37-36.
They got it
What
going
a
because
boring
of the
game this has
transition
been.
and getting some turnovers and making South Carolina
A
be one
dude
and done.
back to
South Carolina's get
Mayshak.
multiple
Mayshak
opportunities.
wide open to Vescovi under the basket. Misses it too.
Another miss at the rim.
Another
Can't
one
remember
missed
seeing
in
a
the
Tennessee
paint.
team miss that many
And it's
buckets. And it's not just been
37-36.
one guy. We've seen Ziegler this half go in there. Vescovi.
Johnson probes, pulls it back out. Screen from Studi. Beachy Johnson, the leading scorer for South Carolina, former Ohio State player. Gray
Turns over.
his
South
teammates
Carolina
and threw it
turnover
away.
there.
They caught in between.
Tom, here's a big
That'll
thing
be
for
the
Tennessee.
6th turnover for South
Outside
Carolina.
of Dalton Connect, this is an offense that can lose confidence.
Still in this
We're
game.
accustomed to saying that about
No blowout.
their three-point shots.
Still in
but
the
right
reach
now,
here.
They're
Gonna come
losing
down
confidence inside the paint. They've
so
got to
close.
show their veteran
Ziegler to
toughness
Vescovi.
go on to the
He
next
throws it
play
up to
right
A
now.
dude thinking he was
This looks
behind
like a
him.
team that hadn't
And it's
played
South
together
Carolina
very
ball.
long. That's not the case.
4th turnover for Tennessee. They're totally discombobulated. Credit
That's the
South
4th
Carolina. We
turnover
said
for
the same
Tennessee
thing
now.
about Kentucky a week ago tonight. One of the nation's top offenses. Tennessee comes into this one top 20 in efficiency.
Inbound
Kentucky's
South
the two in the
Carolina.
nation scoring that
No
night.
team in the
And
bonus.
South Carolina absolutely took the wheels off.
14-10 to go. Here we go.
Tennessee is a team.
South Carolina ball, top of your
Averages
screen
8
looking.
steals a game. That
Goes
helps
to the
power
basket,
the
wide open to the
offense so far
3-3.
tonight.
Good,
Studi
drains it,
buries from the corner, his
40-36.
second triple, and South Carolina leads by 4.
Credit Beachy
40-36.
Johnson. That was an absolute blow by. They want to make him get in the paint, make him be a passer, but he
Duke with the
delivered a dime to a
three-pointer.
shooter.
Ziegler back to Mayshak. Mayshak to A-Dude. A-Dude looking. Back up to Ziegler. Ziegler hasn't got a point yet. He throws one up. He misses.
Got a push from behind by Jacoby Wright.
He gets fouled on the shot, so he's going to shoot 2.
Beachy Johnson, known as a three-point shooter, so you have to press up on him, make him a driver. And so what he does is blow by one of the best defenders in the SEC, cause rotations, which is hard to do against this Tennessee defense. And there's Miles Studi coming back from that injury now with his second triple.
Ziegler 74% at the free throw line. That's his first point of the night. Is that a problem for Tennessee? Does Ziegler need to be a scorer for them to win games?
I don't think so. I think it's fine if he's got 8 points and 5 assists at the end of the game, but more importantly, he's just got to control things on the offensive end, make sure they get
Ziegler
good
here.
shots. And the best looks
It's
they've
his
got,
first point of the
despite not
night,
finishing
coming
them, have been right there
13-30
in the middle
into
of
the
court.
first second
That was
half.
more ball
And then he
screen
misses the second free throw.
Thanks to Jeremy Mills, Tennessee currently 42% at the rim. The Vols entered the game shooting 60% at the rim. That is a huge fall off tonight. Right around the corner. Mack.
South Carolina
He is alone,
back, just pushing
and he
himself.
walked with it.
And he travels. I was about to say, how much are we going to stop this guy here?
Not biting on that pump fake and staying solid. Mac loves to bury that shoulder, and he will just pump fake you to death. You have to stay disciplined. That time, started moving his pivot foot a little bit too much there. Switched him. Good call.
Took that left off the floor at the end. Ball in Connect's hand. He's got 15.
Here's that middle ball screen that they've gotten good looks with.
Connect downhill.
Waka, and he gets fouled. He's going to shoot too. Still 40-37.
Switch on that. Even if you miss as Dalton Connect, now you got a guard trying to box out a Waka. An advantage Tennessee even on a missed shot.
Foul trouble for Carolina's star player. That's the third. Charge to Michi Johnson. Toby Owaka hadn't made a bucket in 2 games. He's got 2 field goals and now another free throw.
40-38. Owaka hits one. He hasn't had many shots as well either today.
Johnson getting a chat from Lamont Paris, and the message might be, hey, you're too valuable to us.
Owaka hits another, so it's 40-39. Defensive struggle here.
A little bit of full court pressure.
The people that got the under on 136 is loving this game. 40-39. Vegas knew what they were doing when they did this. Low-scoring battle. Both defenses really good. Waka shoot 3 for South Carolina. Oh, he got in. Took the bounce and back in.
He is when healthy.
43-39. Connect needs to do something.
Connect draws the blocking charge. We talked a lot about the
defensive foul on South Carolina.
Drugstore, but it's an area where Dalton Connect can really take advantage of the new emphasis.
That's where you see guys jumping off of 1 foot in the lane that they ordinarily wouldn't have done a year ago. But going back on D, Dalton Connect, you got to stay connected to Miles Studi on that. Meshack did his job.
3-point shot. It hit the inside of the rim. Tennessee inbounds.
Here's Owaka.
Still not in the bonus either. Waka looking. Back out to Ziegler. Ziegler with only 1 point.
Mac helping out on
Shoot 3 for Zig. Brick misses. A Waka rebound. This whole game has been off today, y'all. From the start. The stream has as well.
Mac hedges on
Connect almost lost it. He goes spins, Connect to the basket, he misses. And he gets the foul, though.
On South Carolina's big man, and it will put Dalton Connect at the free throw line when we return. Came with just 4 seconds on the shot clock. South Carolina trying to deliver the 3rd top 5 upset in college basketball on the road this season.
And South Carolina not ranked either, even though I bet they get ranked after this if they beat us. But thanks so much for hanging out here today. If you haven't hit the like button for us, trying to get to 30 on the likes, make sure you do that for us. And we're at 21, so 9 more to go. YouTube not sharing us like they normally do today, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But normally we're in the search box when you type in anything NCAA basketball if we're live. So YouTube playing some games on us as well today. We'll be ready next time. What's up, Alex? You're ready for Major League Baseball? Me too. So we'll be bringing you live coverage of the Major League Baseball Atlanta Braves spring training. Will be here live doing it. The first game, I think, is against the Tampa Bay Rays. Hopefully we can do that. Most spring training games, though, are during the day, so it's kind of hard to do those. But we'll try to bring you some as well. But appreciate everybody. Bring back the commercials after the commercial break here. Come on, Connect. Threes. Got to come alive anytime soon, right? Connect with 15. Vescovy, another 10-point game. He had 10 against Vanderbilt as well. But Ziegler, 0 for 5. Is that 0 for 6? 0 for 5 from the field. 0 for 3 for the 3-point line. Did Ziegler to eat his Wheaties today? What's going on? Yeah, we will for sure, Alex.
South Carolina with a 4-point lead on the road against Tennessee. Take us in your mind, who see Dalton Connect get tended to by Chad Newman. What's Rick Barnes thinking, and what's the message in the Tennessee huddle right now?
Well, I think offensively, they continue to get that middle ball screen action. Now, it's a different type look with Awaka, and sometimes not as efficient because he doesn't have the mid-range jumper and passing ability as Adu does on that short roll, but it's still been working for him. On the defensive end, hey, trust the scouting report. If you're on a shooter, trail the shooter. And when you force a miss, collect the rebound and make South Carolina be one and done. I think that's where Tennessee must lock in. Quit worrying about the fact that it's tough to score on South Carolina and make sure it's tough for them to score on you.
Alyssa, what'd you hear in the huddle?
Yeah, guys, just keep an eye on Dalton Connect out there. Watching him in the huddle, looks like he's dealing with a little bit of a cut on his left hand. He spent most of that last huddle getting tended to by the Tennessee staff, so just something to keep your eye out on.
Yeah, head athletic trainer Chad Newman. Were you able to hear anything in the Tennessee huddle, Alyssa?
They're liking the tempo more, obviously, in this half so far versus the first half. An emphasis on continuing to play together, look for the next best pass rather than the first good shot. But Rick Barnes definitely seems to be happier with the pace in which his team is playing right now, guys.
Oh, Dalton
Connect
Connect.
at the free throw line, 2 for 2.
In and out. Oh, my gosh.
A few
Missed the
points
free
at
throw.
line in the Vandy game on Saturday. That was one of 2 games in which Tennessee has trailed at the half and come back to win. Illinois was the other.
As good as South Carolina's defense is,
It's that one.
I mean, South Carolina,
40,
Tennessee's been off at the rim.
3,
They've been off
40.
from three,
Still in
just
this
3 of
game,
14.
but not a typical
7-10
Tennessee
from the
game
line,
here.
so
Tennessee
got to
shooting
grind this one out.
34%
Their
from the
offense is
field.
going to open up the more stops they can get
Here
defensively.
we go. Gainey, looking,
Ukasuk went to the
all
ground.
over the ball.
Defense by
Ukasuk.
Gainey to stay in front of him.
Tennessee, Awaka,
And now
double
Tennessee
team.
trying to show some traps.
Mack with the ball. Mack
Team that will gamble
double
on
teamed
some
again. Back
steals.
over to wide open the
Another
3
Barnes,
for
open 3 after the ball
Barnes
fake.
3, good.
Goes again. This is Jacoby Wright with his first
Jacoby
of the night.
Wright with a
Carolina
3.
leading by 6.
Connect comes right down the court, and he
Can't
misses
answer.
a 3.
Rebound
It's
Studi.
46-40.
11:20 to play, and South Carolina up 6.
$46-40 here, 11 minutes to go.
Ukasuk with the drive. Tennessee has missed its last
Mack
6
with a
field goal
3.
attempts. Meanwhile,
He misses.
Carolina starting to heat up before that.
Amazing how many
miss by Mack.
threes that guy shoots. Connect coming down the ball. Awaka almost turned it over.
It's off of his man.
Gainey was
Get it
wide
to
open over there on the
James.
three-point line.
James
Gainey's wide
lost
open.
his footing. Connect
And a
lost the
turnover,
basketball.
Tennessee.
South Carolina to push.
That's their
Cooper,
5th
the
turnover,
open
7
floor,
for
pulls
South
up.
Carolina.
And they'll run a little bit of clock here. You good with that decision?
Back to Mack.
Yes, anything Cooper does, I'm good with. I think he's one of the smartest players in the country.
Carolina
4th
looking-
best in assist to turnover ratio. He's outstanding.
Top of your screen,
Fourth
South
active
Carolina.
player with career assists coming in 689.
Ukasuk looking for a 3. Shot clock at
Box
5.
of 4. Right, fade away.
Right
Couldn't
after
find the
missing
rim.
that 3, airballs it, and Tennessee
That looked a
rebound.
little tired in that
46-40,
Vanderbilt
10
game.
minutes to
Not
go.
sure if he's getting all that energy back
James
here
still
tonight.
scoreless for
James,
the
lefty.
3rd straight game,
To his right.
and he finally gets 2 points.
Good shot for James.
Jordan
He's very
James,
comfortable
2
with a contested
points
mid-range
finally.
pull-up, and he's got to be more aggressive. It can't just be
Celebrate
watching
that.
Connect, trying to take this
2
game
points
over.
for
He's seen
Jordan
Tennessee
James.
enough offensively. The supporting cast must step up on that end of the
46-42.
That's the first bucket of the night for James.
9:43 to go. Mack wide open 3. In and out.
In and out.
And rebound
And a foul on the
James.
rebound will go
And a
against
foul
Tennessee, much of the chagrin of Josiah
Jordan
James. He picks up his 3rd. That is the 5th team foul on Tennessee. Pardon me, that's the 6th team foul.
Just another example where as soon as Tennessee gets one to go on one end of the court, they come down on this end, they force a missed shot, but then unable to just finish that defensive possession.
Carolina only 5 for 15 this half, but 4 of their 5 makes have been from deep. Greyhounded by James, and they're going to get Adu for the reach-in.
Adu with another foul.
I can see the frustration by Adu there. Maybe he wrapped him on the side, but from our angle right here, which was opposite of the baseline official with that deflection.
So Talon Cooper to the free throw line. At a Dorman High School, Roebuck, South Carolina, consecutive state championships towards the end of his high school career before he went to Morehead
Nice.
State.
What's up, Shannon? What's going on? I haven't
What,
seen you in a
Cooper
while.
did a great
Shannon, how you
job
doing?
there, though, as Tennessee loves to ball
Appreciate
pressure.
you being here.
Cooper has not been
Almost
rattled.
baseball
He
time
meets his
again,
passes.
Shannon.
He holds off to the defender, and oftentimes that results in a better whistle. And Cooper's a very physical guard for South
Cooper,
Carolina.
Carolina going to shoot 9.5 minutes worth
it's
of free
2.
throws
It's
before this night is over.
48-42.
The text J.C. Holdway asked him to save her table for a little bit later. Here's Connect off balance. Looked like he wanted
Connect
to
misses
pass
another
initially.
shot. What is the deal? Rebound,
Eventually put
South
up a better
Carolina.
shot.
Yeah, good call. It looked like his eyes were on the roller and then switched to the rim.
48-42 to Tennessee. Come into this game looking for Kentucky.
She lost Vescovy.
Getting ready for NASCAR. That's right, Shannon.
He
We'll
turns
be
into
doing
a
it.
switch. I don't think they
South
wanted
Carolina.
this. James in foul trouble.
Cooper shoots.
that was a
Oh,
walk,
fadeaway.
but he lost it
Turnover,
on his way
South
there.
Carolina.
And
That's
now
their
Connect
8th turnover.
over the floor, lost it. It'll stay with Tennessee.
And Connect had the ball to the
There's a
basket.
lot of frustration in this building right now, not just the whistles, but the non-whistles.
Well,
Yeah,
and
what's
it's
going on,
because
Jake?
early
All
in
these
this
tight
half,
teams just messing up.
the officials established, hey, no hand checks.
Something in the
Any
air.
slap on the wrist is going to get called. Rick Barnes.
It's been a weird stream here.
A couple points of contact on that possession. This is where Tennessee's really good at getting open threes in the corner for Connect, and then they also have counters off of that.
Here we go. Gainey shoots 3.
Into the corner for Gainey.
Oh, in and out. Man, it wouldn't land
Tennessee
either.
just 3 of
Clear
16
shot, too.
from 3.
48-42,
Came into
8:40
this
to go.
game Shooting 34% from deep. Johnson with a crossover on Vescovy, shares it to Gray.
Nice
Went up
block
strong,
from-
it got
on
rejected,
Gray.
and then James
James is
with
getting
the
another
reach in,
foul?
pulls it away, and we got jump ball.
A jump ball, okay.
James was going to lose his mind if he would have been whistled for a foul on that one.
And Adu, such a terrific shot blocker. And Zero and White has not had his best game so far. But like I said early in the first half, his recent play has him in the conversation of top big men in the SEC. And right now, he needs to step up and play like it for Tennessee on this end of the court.
All right,
Really
here
be
we
more
go.
aggressive as they look
Gainey.
for him on some of these short rolls.
Gainey to Connect. A-Dude comes out for the block.
A bump out front will put Connect at the free throw line. It's the first.
So
on
finally,
Jack
something
Davis.
goes
It's a
away
seventh
Tennessee's
South
way.
Carolina team foul.
Tennessee's going to go to the
That right
line and
there
shoot 2.
Shows Adu's presence on the pick and roll. They're so concerned about a switch there or a quick roll by Adu because he's a threat as a 15-foot shooter or a passer and can roll all the way to the rim. It's Tennessee's best action tonight has been Connect and Adu right there at the top of the key.
South Carolina.
Joshua dropping the emojis. Remember MVP, one of our members.
Points a game over his last 5. A point away from
I like this one,
17.
Joshua.
He earns a bonus.
One of our
South
newest
Carolina has won 3
emojis.
straight games by holding its opponents 18
We do have some
points
South Carolina
under
emojis as
their
well.
season scoring average. Tennessee entered the day averaging 79.
South Carolina basketball.
They did it against Arkansas, allowed 64, only allowed 62 to Kentucky, and 64 to Missouri. That was 10 under Mizzou's average.
Connect.
He was 30
Good.
points under Kentucky's
He
season.
hits both.
Big way they're doing
48-44.
that is they win the three-point line. They allow less
Oh,
than
almost
6
stole
straight
away.
threes
Connect
a
needs
game.
to decide
So
knows
they
he
do
has
not
to take
allow
this on
you
his back.
to beat them from 3.
Almost a
Johnson
turnover.
lost his
Tennessee
dribble.
playing
Gray
good
bails him
defense
out.
right here.
Adu's got to be careful.
A-Dude playing on
South
fire
Carolina
with
will
these
run its
fouls.
offense with 10 on the shot clock.
Oh,
Hard
where's the...
screen up top that goes against Davis.
Thank
That is
you.
his second.
Oh, yeah.
Davis came out and
Well,
just
as everybody talks
killed
about
Vescovy.
Vescovy's role on this team being different.
It was a
offensively,
pick,
that's
but
what
it
he
was a
brings to the
bad
table.
pick.
Physicality, great defense.
Vescovy went
and
down.
unafraid to bust through screens. This is a big-time play to draw the offensive foul and get Tennessee a much-needed stop.
All right, so commercial break. Number 5 team in the country struggling here. Down 48-44 against the South Carolina Gamecocks. The Gamecocks have beaten a top-ranked team already last Tuesday, against the Kentucky Wildcats. Can they do it again? And they're doing the same formula they did to Kentucky. Shut them down, suffocated them, and that's what they're doing. But slowly, Dalton Connect has a quiet 16 points. He's 1 for 5 from the three-point line. That tells you something. Another thing that's telling you something, Ziegler, 0 for 5 from the field, 1 point. A-Dude only has 5, and Jordan James scored finally his first 2 points in the last 4 games. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight on the Go at CeeLo. Appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button, trying to get to 30 likes. Alex, good night. Thanks for hanging out here with us. We do appreciate you being here. You're still butthurt. Make sure you guys checking out our newest vlog as well. It was dinner in space at the Space 220 restaurant. We did a review on the lounge area. Really good pointers if you are a Disney fan to know about that. It is a good time up there, so make sure you check that out. We released some shorts today. They did pretty well as well, so I don't know if that might be messing with the algorithm here, but I might calm it down with the NFL shorts because I don't want to mess up our basketball. So Georgia Tech always gives them trouble in Atlanta. So just waiting on a commercial break to come back here, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. So we're 10 away from 8,300. We'll get there eventually. It's been a bit to get there, though. This 100 subs has been tough. Here we go, back at it.
Moments ago, we saw Santiago Vescovy pick up the foul on the illegal screen. He knows where the camera is. He's a same guy, but different player within the Volunteers' plans this year.
I think it's a false narrative when people say, hey, what's up with Vescovy and his shooting? You look at a year ago versus now, his percentages are right there. The difference is he was taking 10 field goals a game a year ago and now 6 field goals this year. And that obviously the factor of Dalton Connect. But you talk to this Tennessee coaching staff, and they want him to get back up to that 9-10 field goal attempts. They think he's turning down too many shots. But you saw it right there, the impact he has on their defense when he picked up that illegal pick. But this is a guy that's extremely valuable between him, James, and
all right, inbound.
Ziegler. That's what's allowed
James to Gainey.
to enter right into a well-oiled
Gainey
machine
slowly bringing it up.
for Tennessee.
Back out to Connect. Double team connects really quick.
Only 44 points.
Gainey's wide open over there.
The loss to Kansas and Maui.
Out of bounds off of South Carolina, Tennessee ball.
Great read there by Josh Gray. That looked like a
Tennessee finally in the bonus.
For Adu and the quick reaction on the deflection by Gray.
Volunteers 1 for their last 9.
A-Dude shoots quick and didn't even hit the. Oh my gosh. A-Dude, quick shot to him. He misses it totally. Rebound, South Carolina.
Screen. That's where Connect's been getting many open threes on that baseline out of bounds.
South Carolina looking. Back out.
Ray Boyles picks up his dribble.
Boyles.
Gray muscling on Adu. That a little bit tougher.
And a rebound.
Found it. They got fouled by Murray Boyles.
I was about to say, Gray fouls A-Dude.
If I were to have a
Boyles
criticism
fouls
of Tennessee
A-Dude
tonight as a team, it's the body language when things haven't gone their way. And I totally understand the frustration.
Crazy.
You think the whistles are against you. But for the 5th-ranked team in the country, poise is going to be so important, whether that's going on the road to Rupp Saturday night, the rest of the season, or in the NCAA tournament.
Even Lamont Parrish for South Carolina a week ago talked about he needed his team to start having an offensive swagger. That's how you win.
A-Dude's going to shoot
now, Tennessee's
to the basket
is so
here.
low on this end of the court that they've lost that
Foul
swagger.
on Boyles.
You can kind of see that, as you mentioned, with just
Good.
body language.
48-45.
To ignite them, just to get a few buckets in a row.
The under still looks good.
Crowd here, over 20,000.
As a total of
But we hadn't heard 'em much
93
because of the lack of
points
rhythm in this
so
game.
far.
Confidence
Hey,
would be
dude.
a huge issue.
Not
for
enough
a team
oomph
with
to hit that second
4
one.
1,000
So
point scores,
48-45 here. Here
15 in
comes
the
South
country. That kind of
Carolina.
resume as a whole.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Jake.
Tennessee has
But you as a Falcon fan
the
are a little
4:26
biased.
mark
Right.
of the first half.
Here comes South Carolina.
H.G. Johnson gets another touch. Told me this.
Can
is
they
a
do
team
it here?
playing with a
Johnson
lot of
shoots
confidence.
way
They knew
for the
they were gonna beat
three-point
Kentucky
line.
last
What the
Tuesday,
heck
just
was
like
that?
they did on
He
the
shot
road
that
to
from the
Rupp
NBA
last
line.
year.
Gainey
Deep three.
gets down there quick. Tennessee slows it up a
The
little
other thing
bit. Back to
Lamont Parrish said a
Vescovy.
key for them is to slow
Ziegler
down
off the
Tennessee's
court
transition.
at this
He said
time.
simple, just get back. doing a good job of that tonight.
They are so good at
Gainey
it, even after missed
shoots
shots.
up. Hey, dude, went for the alley-oop and missed it.
And knocked it away. 5 on 4.
Here comes South Carolina. South Carolina looking.
Bad shots, it doesn't matter.
Bad shot for 3 for the top of your screen. Out of bounds. Nope. James gets it before it goes out of bounds. Here comes James.
0 for 9.
But look at that. Usually a missed corner 3 like that, almost an air ball.
0 for 5 for Davis on the South Carolina side. Connects slowly to the basket. He misses.
No, rebound Johnson.
Easy layups. They cannot hit tonight.
Dalton Connect 6 for 17 in this one. Johnson on Vescovy.
6 for 17. Both teams sloppy. Here comes Gainey. He falls down, gives it to Vescovy pretty quick through double team. James thinks about shooting a 3 at the bottom of your screen. Misses. Does not shoot. Sorry. Connect with the ball. 5 for 17 from the field for Connect. Vescovy 3. And he completely misses an air ball.
Tennessee 3 for 17 from 3.
What has happened here in Knoxville?
They look fatigued, don't they?
They do. Body language is not good. The energy seems low.
Gainey. South Carolina ball. Can they upset this team? Out 3 for outside. Good. 51-45. South Carolina drains the 3. Cooper
South Carolina back on track with
now
that 3.
15
Miles
points.
Doty giving him some love. I saw what you did with that jump shot. It started with a Michi Johnson drive and a kick into the corner for 3.
Tennessee
Carolina
looks
with a
dead.
lead with 5 to play.
No drain, nothing. I don't know what's going on. But they find themselves down 51-45. Still in this game, but 6 minutes to go. And Ziegler not been on the court. He's only got 1 point. Jordan James only has 2. A-Dude, he barely can shoot. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but A-Dude's having a very bad off night. Ziegler completely off night. Vescovy just doing his thing normal about what he does. And Connect 6 for 17 from the field. 1 for 5 from the 3-point line. So if you want to beat Tennessee, this is a good recipe to do it right here. To hold these guys to these points right here. So make sure you're hitting that like button for us. Trying to get to 30 likes and trying to get to, thanks for that subscribe too. 8291 on the subscribes. We appreciate you for that. So almost 8,300. I hope the Falcons either sign quarterback like Cousins or draft Daniels or May. I saw something about Cousins going back to the Vikings.
Samsung Galaxy S24 on us. Right now, you can get free delivery from Papa John's with minimum purchase. That's right. Get free delivery on all your Papa John's favorites when you order on the Papa John's app or online. Better ingredients, better pizza. You better order now. Papa John's.
All right, back at it. Here we go, y'all.
Let's take a look at our player spotlight brought to you by Continental Tire.
Well, South Carolina wanted to make it tough on Dalton Connect. I thought he got in a pretty good rhythm in the first half, but man, has it been tough to come by in the second. 6 of 17, and that's about what Lamont Paris said. He said, look, we want guys, if they're going to get 20 on us, make them take 20 shots to get it. And that's about the pace that they've had for Dalton Connect right now. And when we mentioned fatigue, Dalton Connect has really been carrying this team offensively here recently, and it just looks like he doesn't have the same pep in his step attacking the rim. Some of that's South Carolina, some of it's just the wear and tear of the SEC grind, but it can't just be watch 3 and white take over the game if Tennessee's going to come back. They're going to have some of the role players step up and make some shots from the perimeter.
Of note, this has been a Tennessee heavy series. Last year,
here we go. Ziegler back on the court. See if he can finish strong here. Get to Gainey, top of your screen. Looks to Connect.
The Volunteers
Connect comes out. He's about going back up the basket. Shakes to Gainey. Almost turned it over. Back to Connect. Connect looking
to put an end to that.
Connect to the basket. And in and out.
Right. I mean,
that's 6 for 18
not once, but twice
from the field for Connect. 6 for 18.
Of the quick turnaround by Lamont Paris.
The easy baskets, layups are not landing here tonight for Connect.
Trying to shock the world for the second time.
South Carolina.
Carolina hasn't picked up a road win against a top 5 opponent.
Make a statement again here tonight.
Of 1977.
Up by 6. Here comes South Carolina. Shoot 3 for Mack, and it's in and out. A-Dude rebound.
They beat Ron Mercer, Scott Padgett, Jamal LaGlore.
A-Dude only 5 rebounds tonight.
Rick Pitino team.
Here comes Ziegler. He goes up and fouls. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Put this game away in the last few minutes. Mac's going to have to make one of those. They are getting really good looks for their pick and pop big man, who is roughly right at 33% on the year, but just 1 of 8 from deep.
So Ziegler to the free throw line.
Good.
74% on the season.
What's up, Ripa? Ripa says game.
Tonight 2 for 3.
I don't think so.
Ziegler
It's
has
not over
made
yet, but
a
they are
shot
looking
from the
like
floor,
they're
0
dead
for
in the
5.
water.
My Meshack hasn't played a ton tonight. He's
And
back
Zig
out.
misses a free throw.
Ziegler goes 1 for 2.
Gah.
This kind of feels like the Kentucky game, doesn't it? Like South Carolina's lead is not huge, but it's comfortable enough.
South Carolina seems to be our Tennessee. Yeah, I know.
More established defensively right now than Kentucky, and that can allow them to come back late in this game if they can get these consecutive stops and somehow convert on the offense.
James on Mack. Mack all over, manhandling them, and just got 2 just like that. 53-46.
The mismatch.
A-Dude is not on the court, so
they realize Tennessee goes
connect to the basket, and he gets fouled.
So get it down the post, big boy. That's B.J. Mack, 6'8", 260, coming at you.
SEC men's basketball is presented by Regions, official bank of the SEC.
All right, commercial break. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. Let's go, Ripa says. Hope y'all tune in here for the rest of the game. Tune in to after the game is over. We'll go over some stats and highlights, and we'll see you guys after that. Next game will be tomorrow night against the Predators versus the LA Kings. Preds come home from a long road trip that didn't go so well. I think they got 1 win. They got 3 points out of that whole road trip, so at least got the overtime point yesterday against Ottawa, but lost to one of the worst teams in the NHL, so not too good on that. Nashville definitely has some stuff to work out as well. Speaking of working out, Tennessee does too. One of the worst games I've seen them play all season. 53-46 the score. Ziegler with 2 points. He's 0 for 6 from the field. 0 for 3 from the three-point line, and I think he's like 1 for 2. 2 for 4 on the free throws. Tennessee, a miserable 31% from the field, 17% from the three-point line, 32% for South Carolina, and 34% for South Carolina on the field. So this still is anybody's game, but it's an ugly, ugly representation. Jordan James finally got 2 points. He hadn't had a point in 3 games. I think they need to bench this kid. I understand he's a vet. I understand he's high on this team, but we need to put some other friends in here to get some more playing time than Jordan James. James, though, he's got 7 rebounds. He's doing his job that way, though.
Not even going back to last year. Meanwhile, South Carolina looking for its second top 10 win in the last 3 games. Lamont Paris lamented the fact that they weren't in the top 25.
Undefeated at home. Tennessee's undefeated at home.
That'll change after this one.
Yeah, they've got to close this game out, which they've been really good at finishing games, has South Carolina. And nobody respects them, and they don't care. They just take their show on the road.
Alyssa, what'd you learn?
I can tell you this is a very frustrated Tennessee huddle right now. Before Rick Barnes came over, Jemai Meshack actually took his whiteboard and started drawing up plays for his teammates, specifically trying to make sure they could limit South Carolina from the three-point line moving forward. This is a Carolina team that's made 9 three-pointers so far in this half. Coach Lamont Paris has talked about it. You guys have talked about it so far tonight. When this team starts shooting and shooting well, they get that swagger. Tennessee really looking to limit those explosives defensively right now.
The surprise in this, Alyssa, isn't just the results so far, but the recent history. Tennessee has won its last 5 conference games against South Carolina each by at least 20 points. That's the longest streak in the
53-46.
since Kentucky
Dalton
won 8 straight
Connect.
against Georgia by 20-plus from 1950 to 1957.
Shoot it up here.
When you're turning around a program,
And he misses it.
this could be for
Golly.
South Carolina. That just add to
What
that
is up with this
rebuild to
team?
say
Miss
we are
another
over
free throw.
Here, and we are over.
Here we go.
Against Kentucky, and now
3:19 to go. Tennessee needs to reach down and pull those belts tight one more time.
South Carolina has tied
like
its
that.
largest lead up 7. This is
Here
how
goes
they
South
start
Carolina.
the game of the second
Meshack.
quarter.
Mack on
Mismatch
Meshack
for
is a
Mack.
mismatch.
Work on Meshack.
And finally,
And he
is it a
got the foul
foul?
on the floor.
Foul on
Barnes is what you're
Meshack.
supposed to
Mack
do.
is just
Barkley,
pushing his
my guy,
way.
back down to the block.
Well, they better get used to it. He's going to Barkley him with no 5-man in this lineup for Tennessee. They've got James at the 5, trying to go small. See if they can't disrupt South Carolina, but hey, that's easy money for Mack right now in the post.
Mack perfect at the free throw line tonight.
Mack, good. Mack with 14 points.
Shooting 50% from deep over his previous 3. Nothing going Rick Barnes' way.
Mack going to shoot another here as South Carolina in the bonus. Good. He nails both of them. Something that Tennessee has not been doing here. The lead is 9.
We'll see if they can get it going offensively. This is where they should have the
Connect to the basket. Lands finally. 55-48. Finally got one to go off the basket there.
Tennessee's 48.
Here, Tennessee playing some good defense.
Gainey harassing Michi
Gainey playing good press.
Gamecocks will be a little bit late getting into their half-court set. Shot like a 10.
Turnover.
James with the steal and the save.
There you
Heads
go.
up play to bounce it off of Student.
Jordan James with a
10th
steal.
For South
He might not be
Carolina.
doing points, but he's getting rebounds and steals. Finally.
Saying, guys, there's no reason to
And then he
turn over.
throws
Just
it
throw
off
in the
of
back, let 'em back
Stute.
down and see if we can get
Here
it
goes Connect now.
back to the free throw.
55-48. Connect, can he do it? He spins
Got
and gets it
another.
in.
Back-to-back
55-50.
buckets. The third leading scorer in the league. The building coming alive.
55-50. Coming alive. 2:14 to go. Can Tennessee pull one out of the bag here? Tennessee tight press defense. Gainey doing a good job. Meshack on Mack. Here we go. The matchup.
Mack
Cannot
and
double
Meshack.
team him. Meshack just getting manhandled.
That is straight bully ball, and they get Meshack again.
And Meshack with a foul. This is ridiculous. How is he able to
How
do
is
that?
Taught in the modern college game in terms of how to defend that?
Yeah, if I'm Meshack, you force the catch out on the 3-point line. And right now,
I mean,
the
he
officials
literally is
allow
pushing his butt
the
into
offensive player
Meshack.
to feel the defender out. But you can't just displace. So if I'm Meshack, I'm taking that first pump, and then that second one, I'm selling it to the ref.
The other option is you can armbar him. You can
Mack
defend
shoots
your
another.
spot as a defender. It's just really hard when you're outweighed 270 to
56-50.
201.
Crowd
No
booing.
double team was coming. They bluffed at it a little bit, but I think you got to try to force the official to blow the whistle there on displacement.
And Connect with the rebound. Here we go. 56-50. Time to come alive. Connect
Took
looking.
over the last 2 possessions. Don't expect him to pass it on this one.
Good. 56-52 and a timeout.
And we got a whistle and a Tennessee timeout with 1:43 to play. The Volunteers have closed to 4 on 3 consecutive Dalton Connect buckets.
Well, they're giving up some things defensively with this small lineup, but they're gaining some things offensively, and Dalton Connect is getting the matchup he wants. So smart there by Connect, knowing he's had success at the rim. Tempted to shoot that 3, but realized, hey, there's a lot of time
What's
left
up,
in this
D?
game. Let me
What's
get to
going
the
on,
rack
man?
where I've had success the past 2 trips.
Been a crazy game here. 56-52.
That was a home
Dalton
win
Connect with a
against
quiet
Alabama.
24
Brandon
points.
Miller just took that
9
game
for
over at the
21
end.
from the
I
field.
talked to Michi Johnson about it today. He said, listen, 2 things. Dalton Connect is not Brandon Miller. Number 2, I never got a chance to guard him because I was in foul trouble. This is a guy who can be what Brandon Miller was in terms of just give me the ball and let me go cook.
That's exactly what Tennessee has done. I still feel like other guys are going to have to make some shots, and Tennessee's going to make a comeback here, but their best offense is certainly with the ball in Connect's hands.
Tennessee has won 26 of 31 head-to-head with South Carolina since the 07-08 season. It's the 3rd best mark by an SEC team against an opponent in that span.
Here's the offense for defense substitution. Rick Barnes has seen enough.
Here we go. Sit back and enjoy the rest of this one. 56-52, South Carolina inbound, Tennessee press. Ziegler's in there, Gainey's in there. A-Dude back in there now. Here we go, 56-52.
30% in the second half, but 5 of their 7 makes have been from deep.
A-Dude versus Mac, here we go.
Big on big. Lean on lean.
Big on big. A-Dude all over him. Stuffed.
A-Dude redirects. Connect got a hand on it. Shot clock at 3.
3,
Cooper
2.
on the drive.
In and out. Shot clock violation. 110. Finally. Connect to the basket. Fouled. And he's going to the line. 56-52.
Exhausted. Dalton Connect hits the deck. Is this guy a warrior or what?
Nice.
There's no back down in Dalton Connect after a great defensive possession. A-Dude stays ready for his opportunity. Has not
doing
been
his
best
thing.
game, but his number was called late for a defensive stop. He delivered. And then the rare transition opportunity for Tennessee couldn't have worked out.
Now he has to hit these free throws.
Get to the free throw line. Be able to set your defense after
Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, guys. There he goes. 56-53. Dalton connects.
Tom, he is
25 points.
Decade type player for a program if you're lucky. The past 20 years, Chris Lofton, Grant Williams, Dalton Connect has his name in that category.
1:07 to go. He misses a second free throw.
Cooper with the rebound.
All right, here we go. 1:03 to go. Tennessee tight press.
Under a minute to play.
Under a minute to go, down by 3.
James on right.
And
here's the screen.
Here comes A-Dude and Mac for the block. Clock at 10. 9, 8, 7 to the basket. Wide open 3. Drills it. Dagger. That's the dagger. Wow. 59-53.
Top 10 win in its last 3 games. And its first top 5 road win since 1997.
Tennessee
He left him wide open over
bluffing
there.
Off of this drive, Meechie Johnson with the perfect kick, and Cooper, cool, calm, collected, cash money from the corner.
South Carolina
18 points.
8 makes on 26 attempts in the second half. That is not ideal, but 6 of them have been threes. And they've knocked down 7
Triton hit me with
That's
the
story of
cheer.
Their offense in the second half. Here's a recap of the game. Tennessee has the ball. Possession arrow, though, belongs to South Carolina with both teams in the bonus.
You need a quick hitter here if you're Tennessee, preferably a 3. You don't have to have it, but boy, am I drawing up my best play for a 3, trying to make this a 1-possession game. Got to give a ton of credit. Meechie Johnson on that drive, the team's best scorer, 1 of 8. Tennessee wanted to see, hey, can this guy be a distributor? That's not his strength. He's had 6 assists, including some of those key drives and kicks to the corner.
Five more likes to 30. Almost there. If we get to 30 likes, appreciate the ones that have been able to join us tonight. Tennessee, 40 seconds to go.
Top 10 opponents.
They might have a chance here, Chris. They can drill a 3 here and cause South Carolina to do a foul.
Court storm in Columbia last Tuesday.
Connect can't do it. I mean, Connect can't do it all
as that
himself.
was for South Carolina, this would be even more impressive to take the show on the road, beat a top 5 team in Tennessee if they can close this out.
Here we go. Inbound
stops away
to Ziegler.
Connect guarded by Cooper on the right wing. Running off the screen, the Iverson cut.
Connect shoots 3. And good. 3. 59-56.
31 seconds left. That is the 6th consecutive 25-point game for Connect, the longest in the SEC since Shout and Devin Downey had 8 in 2009-10.
28 points for Connect.
Quick hitter 3 play, and you called it off that.
He knew he had to get it.
Gets his feet set. We talked about being fatigued. You got to be in amazing condition and shape to dominate on the offensive end late in the game the way Dalton Connect has. Will it be enough? I don't know, but just a valiant effort by 3 and White.
first Power 5 player Power 6, excuse me, with 6 straight 25-point games with Marcus Howard in 2020.
All right, 31 seconds to go.
Taken over this game. Is it enough for Tennessee? Down 3. 31 seconds left.
This is a South Carolina team with a ton of point guard experience. They've got 3 guys on the court, and Cooper, Wright, and Johnson that all have experience as primary ball handlers. They rarely turn it over, and solid from the free throw line, and they'll have to be to pull off the huge upset on the road here in the last 31
All right,
seconds.
31 seconds. South Carolina gonna under the basket. Tennessee tight press. Almost had a turnover there. Ziegler got a foul. Got a foul.
Right, holding it in the backcourt, pushes it to Studi. And a quick foul from Josiah Jordan-James.
Press did not work that good. Almost had it, though.
You saw those 3-point guards handle the trap and pressure of Tennessee, which is not easy to do. And here's Miles Studi coming off of that injury. 63% on the year from the stripe.
James with the foul. 23 seconds to go here. Got to hit. Can't hit any of these free throws with Stute on the line. Meshack comes off.
Looking for some clarification from Pat Adams on the opposite end. Want to make sure, I guess want to make sure they have the right shooter.
Or
Andrew, what's up?
2. It seemed like they were holding up 2 fingers, making sure everybody knew.
Yeah, we can try. Steel City, what's up? Good game here, I see. It's been a sloppy game, actually, Steel City. One of the worst games I've seen Tennessee play. And there it is. That's probably the dagger right there.
Shush to the student section over there.
60-56.
Double figures. And another. The South Carolina team carries swagger.
And that's it right there. No way we come back here. Ziegler.
Lead is 5.
20 seconds to go. He's got to shoot a quick 3.
Here he is coming back to Ziegler.
Shoot 3 and brick. And that'll do it. Connect gets the ball. 10 seconds to go. Down 5. Connect shoots 3. Then he gets to get all the one.
Buries the 3.
61-59.
And it came with the lead. It's a 2-point game with 5.1.
Wow.
Tennessee was dead in the water with the ball in the backcourt, down 5 with 2.
And those 2 free throws hurt, though.
You're not kidding. This game was over. And Dalton Connect raises up with
another 30-point game, 31 points.
A little bit of hope here. And
11 for 23.
On South Carolina, likely from the free
can't
throw
do it
strike
all.
coming up here, but wow. A broken play. Connect hustles the loose ball down, dribbles up the court, keep his team alive.
61-59, 5 seconds to go.
Academic, but they're double checking that he was behind the line. Here's the look. It was well behind the line when he took off. All right, so what's the plan for South Carolina here? 5.3 left. You're nursing a 2-point lead.
I think similar setup as before. Have one of your better passers take the ball out of bounds, and that's where they had that 3-point guard type lineup, breaking the press down there. You don't want to send too many bodies down there, make it congested, keep the bigs out of the picture, and let your guards handle the pressure there. And again,
so the over-under was 135. We're at 130 right now.
They don't have enough time to waste to wait for you to try to pass and get a steal. Just got to complete this first pass.
All 10 in the front court. Gainey is playing center field or free safety.
There you go. Press court coverage right here for Tennessee. This will be it right here.
Switch with A-Dude. We'll put him back in midcourt.
Gainey comes up, swaps out with A-Dude. Looking for it. Looking for it. He can't get it in. He can't get it in.
All the way to midcourt.
That's
Studi
it.
will wait
Fouled
and draw
him.
the foul. The collision with 4.3 left.
A little more congested up there than I would have preferred, but Studi had the mismatch deep.
Oh, 120. I'm sorry.
Covering him and
120.
great veteran play
Can't
of
add.
running to the ball.
120, not 130. So hey, the under's looking good still. And I went with the under on the line, which was 13. So I got that. I think I said under as well at the beginning of the game. Here we go. Free throw here. Kills it. Down by 2. Such a noob. Hits it there. Down by 3. And this one right here will cause it right here. 62-59. Appreciate the ones that have hung out here.
This
It's been a slow one tonight. YouTube didn't really share us out like they normally do. But thanks for the ones that are hanging out with us. 62-59. This is the dagger right here. If he hits it, ups it up, and it's in. And that'll do it.
The lead to 4.3 left.
62-59. No way we can,
get back.
unless he hits a three and gets fouled doing it.
Do to get in their own way would be to foul a three-point shooter now.
Connect.
Connect, who has taken over late.
4-3, stays away from him, and then out. And GG, South Carolina upsets the number 5 team in the country, gives Tennessee their 5th loss of the year.
Number 5 Tennessee on Rocky Top. What a win and a statement for Lamont Paris and this South Carolina team.
Tom, at the top of the broadcast, you asked me, is South Carolina in that upper tier to win the SEC title? I said, I don't think they're up there with Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn. Boy, they're sitting there saying, hey, why not us? If you don't respect them now, you never will. And they don't care. They are out to prove a point. Outstanding.
All right, Chris, good to see you. We'll see you Saturday night.
That road win was up in 1997 against an elite Rick Pitino coach Kentucky team. Time now for our mayhem moment, brought to you by Allstate. South Carolina all smiles postgame, and for good reason. 2 huge ones down the stretch. Cooper.
Yeah, hockey.
Cooper from the corner.
Clutch plays, clutch stops, clutch free throws. What a team, what an effort.
South Carolina with the road win. Lamont Paris said, we're looking for something to build our brand. Boy, did they. We'll continue our coverage of SEC basketball tonight in the Magnolia State. Let's get you to Mississippi State and Ole Miss.
All right, so GG as the South Carolina Gamecocks knock off another top 10 team 2 times in almost less than a week. And they take the Tennessee Volunteers down 63-59. So let's take a look at some game stats and see what happened here on that. So let's go to the main screen here. Appreciate y'all hanging out here with the post game. But thanks so much, Chewy. Good to see you. And yes, Steel City tomorrow. Predators versus the Kings. So make sure you check us out on that. All right, let's take a look at the team stats real quick, and then we'll call this a night. South Carolina's 33% from the field, and they still win, which is crazy. 19 for 56 from the field, 21 for 58 for Tennessee, 36%. 3-point shot, 10 for 29 for South Carolina, 5 for 21. Normally, Tennessee makes at least 10 or more every game. They could not hit the shot from the 3, so there's a big difference right there. 5 for 21, 23% from the field for 3-point shot. Horrible. Free throws, 15 for 18 for South Carolina, 12 for 20. Tennessee only 60%. Normally they're in the 80s as well. Rebounds, 40-37 in favor of South Carolina. Mostly, not a lot of both teams not having good offensive rebounds, both with 9. But defensive rebounds, 31-28, so about the same. Matthew, what's going on? Let's see. Assists, 15 for South Carolina, 11 for Tennessee, 5 steals each for both teams, 2 blocks for Tennessee, none for South Carolina, 10 total turnovers for South Carolina. They lead and they still win the game. All right, sounds good, man. No worries. And then 6 total turnovers for the Vols. Fast break points, 4 for South Carolina, 8 for Tennessee. Points in the paint, 28. But with A-Dude in foul trouble, Mac really took advantage of that and got a lot of fouls too. Yeah, it's about to be over, Matthew. And then largest lead was South Carolina was 9. You normally don't see that. Normally Tennessee has got the lead big time. So there is that. So let's take a look at the box scores real quick. Probably one of the worst games I've seen Tennessee play all year. One of the worst games. Even though they're 5 losses. The Mississippi State game was a weird one, but this one, probably the worst game I've seen him play. Boyles, he's got 4 points. He was 2 for 3 from the field. Mac, taking advantage of no big man down, but still didn't really do much. 4 for 15 from the field, had 16 points, 5 rebounds. He had 1 for 8 from the free throw, but 3 from the 3-point line. 7 for 8 from the free throw, so they were fouling him left and right. Davis 0 for 5 from the field. Michi Johnson, who normally is the big guy, shut out. Only 3 points. Cooper took over, though. 6 for 10 from the field. 6 for 10 from the field. 4 for 5 from the three-point line with a dagger there at the end of the game that really put it out of reach. 18 points for him. He had 5 rebounds. On the bench, Gray come off the bench. 2 for 4 for him. 6 points. Wright had a big 3-point shot. He has 3 points. The 1 3 points he had 3 rebounds. Stute, he had that big free throws at the end, hit both of those. He was all 3 for those. He had 13 points off the bench. So the bench players doing well. Lots of rebounds for the bench players as well. Gray leads the most rebounds off the bench with 7. Tennessee's stats here. Let's take a look at that real quick, as most of our friends are gone already, but we're going to take a look. Dude, 6 points, 2 for 8 from the field. Connect, 11 for 24, 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 6 for 10 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds for Dude. Jordan James didn't do much in the points category. Only got 1 shot in, but he had 7 rebounds. 6 of them were defensive rebounds. So he doesn't do it very offensively, but his defense with his skills and his veteran presence brings the 7 rebounds and the 3 assists and the 2 steals. And he caused 2 turnovers. So he did his defense, but it's not very offensively. Just very frustrating to have on the court and not be able to do any points-wise. Awaka came off the bench this time, 6 points. He was shut out against Vanderbilt. Meshack was shut out against, this time, 2 games in a row. Meshack shut out. He had 2 personal fouls. He got in foul trouble. Gainey, 0 for 3, back to normal. Estrella came off the bench for just a little bit, but there's that. UNC's beating Georgia Tech at home in the second half, down 2, 56-54 in the second half. So that's an upset watching there. And Marquette and Villanova, tight game as well. Illinois beating Ohio State 76-60. Texas Tech is losing to TCU 63-57. Dayton's beating George Washington 68-47. Kansas State losing to Oklahoma 21-9, and then we got some games tonight. Oklahoma State, Kansas, the number 8 team in the country. So, leading points getter for the South Carolina Gamecocks was going to be Cooper. Leading rebounder was Gray. Assist was Michi Johnson. Steals was him as well. For Tennessee, leading point getter, again, another 30-point play for Dalton Connect, 31 points, 11 for 24 from the field. And then leading rebounder, tied, Jordan James. No, I'm sorry. They give Awaka. Awaka gets the lead. He gets the extra one there. You don't blame that Triton guy, kept redeeming cheers. I know. I'm sorry I didn't get to do much with that. But Awaka gets the leading rebounders. James and Connect both had rebounds. Dude, when was the last time we saw Dude out-rebound by someone? So he gets that. Assist is going to be Ziegler probably. 3 with Ziegler, 3 for James as well. So James, like I said, not very many points, but doing it defensively and sharing the rock. So, all right, so that is it. Little slow crowd tonight. Not sure why YouTube didn't really share us out, but we did have a bad start with the mic thing. I lost some people, but that's how it goes. Yellow Jacket over there on South Carolina deserves to be in the top 10. They do. Yellow Jacket rank them. They will be ranked. I guarantee you they will be ranked, Yellow Jacket, at the end of this week for sure. So beating 2 top 10 teams, back-to-back games last Tuesday, and then they played Saturday, but they've done well. They have done well. So props to them. So, all right, y'all. That is it from me. I'm going to be done for the night. Make sure you see us tomorrow looking for some Nashville Predator hockey against the LA Kings at home. And then we'll be back here on Saturday night for some Tennessee versus Kentucky. Bring your A game. I'd love for you guys to all be hanging out here as well. So until then, good night from Tennessee. A rare loss as Tennessee record goes to 15-5 with a 5-2 conference record. The Gamecocks 18-3. They should be in the top 10. with a 6-2 conference. South Carolina looking really, really good. So until then, guys, good night. Thanks to Spain. Thanks to my mods. Thanks to my members. And thank you for watching tonight. Good night. Let me find my button. And we got my pom-pom. Go Vols!